It's time to get silky smooth on Bad Movies Rule, the worst movie podcast ever recorded. And today, we're heading out to New York City, gonna open up our own salon. Don't mess with the Zohan. Let's go.
After this, I'm going to open up my own chain of muck and tuckas.
What is that exactly? And I'm afraid to ask.
I'm guessing they just serve gyro.
That was a big thing there.
Yeah,
They
in the movie.
got him in a pita.
Yeah, he was going to town, Mr. Turturro.
Everyone in this movie had some kind of dream business that they were ashamed to admit to other people that they wanted to have. Mm-hmm. And so it's time to let those things out, guys. We're going to go around and introduce everybody, but I also kind of want to know, what's your shameful dream that you don't want your parents to know you actually wanted to do with your life? And we're going to let the entire world know right here and right now, okay? So before we get any farther than that, welcome in, everybody. We're thankful that you're here listening to Bad Movies Rule. If you've never listened before, we're about to riff through this movie scene by scene. At the end, we're going to give it some awards. But before we do that, I want to introduce who's hosting with us today. We got Thunder Steph at the table. What's up, Steph?
What's up?
How's it going?
It's going. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Fantastic. Always nice to have you in here. I know you're just a huge Adam Sandler fan. That's why I made sure that you were right here.
I am.
Front and center for this
Kind of. Up to a point.
Was that point Little Nicky and then you stopped?
I mean, isn't that everybody's point?
I think I was hard riding the Sandler train through Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Waterboy, and then I don't remember exactly when Little Nicky came along, but when it did, I said, I think that's
I've
enough.
had enough.
I think that's good.
That's good.
Not me. I ride that train all the way to Jack and Jill, baby.
And that's the machine
Rode it right to hell.
The machine punter mummer. Talk about making shameful proclamations for the world to hear.
Yes.
You just said you rode that all the way to Jack and Jill?
Yes, I am an Adam Sandler fan.
Man, Jack and Jill.
That was my nail in the coffin. I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip this one. I'm good.
Oh, all right. So you
Yeah.
at least I thought you were saying you're co-signing Jack and Jill.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was awful.
Oh man.
And that's when I went,
I didn't have
good.
to see it to know it was
I had
awful.
my fill.
I'm still an Adam Sandler fan, so I watch him.
Well, surprise! Next week, Kurt's going to be back for Jack and Jill.
Adam Sandler all month.
No way. I need 6 more months at least before I tell you.
That's almost a trashterpiece movie, I think, at this point.
And the voice you hear over there is the Mayor Ryan Mueller, also here in session. How are
I'm
you?
in session. I'm good, except for I tried to rip my bottom lip off with my razor today.
All right.
So, yeah.
Don't do that, man. I think by 45
So the
years old.
profession you wanted to be was not a shaver?
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah,
Not
barber.
a
No,
barber?
it was putting nets up around NBA arenas.
Is that what you
That's
wanted
what
to
I wanted to do, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Come
Come true.
And you were too ashamed to tell
Too
your
ashamed. No, they wanted me in the
The league.
the fishing net business.
No son of mine is putting up nets in a basketball.
They said, no, you're not going to use those in the arena.
Oh, my
Awesome.
gosh. And then I want to say we have not only a special guest, but a first-timer over here at the kids' table. We are joined by Rachel. Say hello, Rachel.
Hello.
First time ever on BMR.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy that you're here. Why don't you, I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot here, but since the listeners have never met you before, feel free to tell them a little bit about yourself, but also I want to hear what your shameful profession is. If you have
Oh,
one.
absolutely. Well, so I am in the Milwaukee area.
Nice.
I'm an improviser over there doing short and long form
Yes.
improv, so you
Nice.
can come and find me there. Otherwise, the shameful job that I would not have said to my parents is that I just wanted to marry a rich man.
That is exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say a trophy wife. Like, I want to be a
she
trophy
took mine.
wife. I want to be Mrs. Gray. Like, I want to be flown in helicopters and...
Yeah, but not Mrs. Gray, though.
No. I'm looking for maybe like a nice like NFL athlete
Oh, there you go.
wife scenario where it's like, oh, they're so busy
Right.
and they have so much money for me to spend.
Not one.
That's how they end
Christian
up broke.
Grey is very
Now I
busy.
get it.
Okay, but see, her scenario there's no torture dungeon, so
Is
that's,
it torture,
all right,
James?
we're gonna move right past that, guys. But Rachel, welcome anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming and for being here. And
What about you? What was your shameful job?
Oh, I wanted to work on the Bozo the Clown show.
Oh, that's not shameful at all.
You didn't
I
want to
would've-
tell your parents that?
No, like every time because let me be more specific. I wanted to work on the show as a clown. I wanted to be like Bozo and Cookie and then me. Like I was going to be the third clown on Bozo the Clown show. And I'm like, oh, Mom and Dad, you're going to be so excited. I'm going to clown college to be with this alcoholic clown on WGN every morning. With these kids that can't throw ping pong balls into buckets that are right in front of them.
Should have been like the trainer.
Would drive me crazy.
Like the ping pong ball bucket trainer.
You guys ever watch the grand prize game?
Oh, yeah.
Bozo the Clown?
So embarrassing when them kids couldn't hit the first bucket even.
Bro.
Like, what do I got to do to get on the show?
Would you just boil as a kid?
Your toes are up against the thing.
All you've got to do is bend over. Actually, to the third bucket, because some of these fools were tall. Like, just bend over and you can drop it in the third bucket.
Third bucket easy. And Cookie'd be at the end of that line with a brand new bike if you got into all 5 buckets. And like, look, kid, this beautiful BMX can be yours.
Just egging you on.
Yeah, it would drive me crazy.
Nice.
Anyway, less about that, more about Zohan. How about that, guys? Let's dive into these vitals.
Are we sure?
Yeah, are we sure? Well, whether you're sure or not, we're doing it
That's
because
why
that's
we're here.
what we're here to do. So, as I said, you don't mess with the Zohan 2008. This movie came right after Adam Sandler, just to show you where it fits in his, what's the word I want to say here? His filmography, okay? This was the year after I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Was
so.
it really?
It was.
Yeah.
1 year before that. And then right after this, I think, is when he stepped into crap. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
know.
yeah.
But I
That
don't
was
remember.
accurate. You don't
That
have
was
to correct yourself.
I think he pretty much did.
Yes, exactly. But the movie was directed by Dennis Dugan, who had directed him the year before in I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Movie was written by Adam Sandler, Robert Smigel, one of the best SNL writers of all time, and Judd Apatow. So that is a murderer's row from a writing standpoint. So what happened? Movie stars Adam Sandler, John Turturro, and I'm going to say this wrong. I know I'm going to say it wrong. Emmanuel Chriqui. Chriqui? C-H-R-I-Q. Chriqui?
Shriqui.
I don't know. Whatever. You guys know
Chanel.
what I'm talking
I
about.
don't know.
Right, yeah.
C.
We'll get into all that. Movie is here's how it qualifies. It's
Oh,
currently
that's the cover of it?
a 5.6. You don't like him doing the vertical splits on the cover of the poster
Oh,
there?
yes, please make it larger.
Lather, rinse,
Just enlarge that.
save the world.
I'll just leave this up through the duration. Is that going to make you uncomfortable?
Not at all.
5.6, so more than solidly qualifies there. But over on Rotten Tomatoes, so it checks every box, guys. IMDb, it's a 38% rotten score for critics. Shocker, the critics didn't like
come
it.
on.
And then a 45% audience score. So the audience not that far behind the critics.
Pretty in lockstep
This
there.
one. The
Should be
consensus,
higher.
Yeah, the consensus here says you don't mess with the Zohan features intermittent laughs and will please Sandler diehards, but after a while, the leaky premise wears thin. Oh, did it have a leaky
The
premise?
leaky premise.
What
I
was
don't know.
leaking?
I'm a plumber. I fixed it. No problem. I enjoyed it.
Kurt, you would be the worst movie critic. You'd be the 5th critic that's like, this is amazing.
Kurt loves it all, except for
loves
Jack and Jill, I
everything.
guess.
Yeah, Jack and Jill was
1 out of 5
was a rough one.
critics like
Yeah.
this movie.
Who's the one?
Kurt Plummer.
It was me.
I also love Trident, and I recommend it.
Now, if you're looking for blame as far as why we're here talking about this movie was a full Dudikoff Patreon
I am
pick.
always looking to assign blame.
So one individual made this pick and is responsible for us sitting here doing this right now. And that individual is Andrew Sparks. So thank you, Andrew. We appreciate your
sir.
support of the show.
Sparky, I'm really happy you picked this one. Thank you.
Good
Sparky.
cop over here.
Call my
I mean,
office.
Put my feet up.
Some of the
I had
ones
my
I've been on
popcorn.
lately. Ooh, this one in comparison,
Here's
I'm all right with it.
here's where I feel like I'm walking through a landmine and we haven't even started talking about the movie yet. Because for those of you that have been listening to Bad Movies Rule for a while know that one of our main rules, one of the first rules of BMR is no politics. And here we are now about to, as I'm watching this movie going, awesome.
Yeah.
How in the world, because we have people that listen from both sides of the aisle. It's part of what I love about our show. Mm-hmm. We have people that are hosts on the show from both sides of the aisle. Another thing I love about this show, which is why we stay politics free now.
Because we all want to remain friends.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's nice to have a place to escape from that stuff once in a while. Now, when I watch this and the entire plot revolves around the Israel-Palestine conflict, I'm just wanted to let you guys all know ahead of time, I'm a little nervous about this one.
It should be over soon.
It should be over soon.
Yeah, that was the joke they made.
Years.
They made that joke in the movie.
They gotta be done soon.
Yeah, the mom was like, that should be done soon.
Yeah. Right.
Whoopsie.
It's already
This
bad.
episode will be over before you know it, James.
Yeah, right. And it was like that part at the end where the lady's like, yeah, but over here in America, we don't even care about that conflict. And I went, that's still how it is. In 2025.
No, we certainly don't care about that at all.
No one cares. Is that happening? Do people talk about that?
That's a thing?
Something going on?
All that to say is we will do our best to maintain our mandate of no politics to the best of our ability.
We got this.
We got this. We can do it. We did PCU, and that one
That's true. We did do
also
PCU.
made me feel like I was tap dancing through.
Jay and Silent Bob. That was a good tap dancer.
That was a good tap dancer also. So
Anyone feel like tap dancing tonight?
no.
No.
But we're
You're
going
gonna.
to. Before we do that, I just want to give you guys a couple ways you can reach out to the show if you want. The show's email address is thisshowIstrash@gmail.com. You can send us all of your hot takes. Tell us what you think about Don't Mess with the Zohan. And we'll get back to one of our mailbag segments. Also, you can call us 262-757-8567. Leave us a voicemail and we'll get back to you as well there. If you'd like more, we've got all kinds of other shows. I did a count yesterday. There's 11 different shows that we are currently producing underneath the umbrella of BMR. And so there's plenty of other content out there for you. Check out patreon.com/badmoviesrule. There's also some content that's not even on our Patreon, like Watcher Texas Ranger is out there on whatever platform app you use. Go watch some Watcher. We recap that Chuck Norris TV show episode by episode. That's out there for you to enjoy. And then every other Monday, we got Samurai Movie Jam right here on our feed, on our main feed. So plenty for you guys. If you've got anything else, hit us up on that email. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with our scene-by-scene analysis. This movie opens up with, is it Zohan or Zohan?
I think it depends on where you're from.
Okay.
If you're from Palestine.
Tomato,
Don't start
tomato.
already. That was a legitimate question.
I think I say Zohan. You don't mess with the No, I don't know. I've
Zohan.
said it both ways.
Zohan.
I just say
However it comes
Zohan.
out, whatever.
I do that with words though. Like I'll say
know.
catch or catch.
But I've particularly been raked over the coals for not knowing how to pronounce people's names. It's like
Well, we're back at it
yeah,
then.
here we go.
It's the same name.
Sandler
Zohan. Zohan.
will call
Jesus,
in. He'll write
Jesus,
in.
whatever.
Same thing.
All right, Mr. Zohan is, that's definitely not how you say it, is on the beach.
It's on the beach.
Strutting his stuff.
Vacation.
Playing some hacky
I heard a
sack.
noise.
You just immediately bypass that the entire scene is just like women in bikinis. Like, yeah, he's on the beach.
Was it?
It's on the beach.
Hardly noticed.
Well, that's true.
I got distracted by his bikini.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Why? What was wrong with it?
Seemed
nothing
to be a
was
little
wrong with it.
stuffed.
Yeah, it was-
Yeah, the noticeable bulge. In
he
every
looked like he was
outfit.
wearing a wet
Isn't
diaper.
that everybody?
It looked like he had a possum down the front of his shorts.
No, he literally looked like he was wearing a diaper that needed to be changed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was just like
Accurate.
swelled
The
up.
mother and you was like, somebody
Yeah, I
take
was like,
care
someone.
of that.
Like he's
someone
just been
needs to take-
pissing in it all day. Just
Yeah.
just
Just wait
expanding.
for somebody to walk up behind
Come
him.
over here,
It
lay
smells
down.
like poopy.
Yeah.
Things was just going to
Did you
explode.
poopy?
Just
Ridiculous.
boom all over the beach.
I say the point of this first scene is to establish that in similar fashion to James Bond, men want to be him, all the women want to get with him. And he's walking discoing down the beach, and all
In
of
his
the
jean
women
shorts?
are losing their minds. There's a girl drinking some kind of frozen drink that ends up wearing more of it than she actually is drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Like-
once again, that's supposed to be sexy, like the tomato
Right.
juice
Yeah.
incident.
Like she saw his possum bulge and just her brain short circuited and poured
Yeah,
her drink
'cause-
all over herself.
And the way it moves throughout the film, I'm pretty
Right.
sure there is a.
Is that why it's called an
There
old
probably
face?
is.
Because it's possum?
Must be. Must be. But look, the man. Look, I'm not going to.
It's
get mad
already
at it.
begun.
The man likes to barbecue. Okay, he likes to barbecue on the beach,
Fish.
With his, he likes to fish.
Catching hacky sacks in his ass crack.
All right, we're just gonna gloss right past that.
That was
but
a
thank
sweet
you
move.
for bringing that up. Yes.
How can you gloss past that?
You can't gloss. This is the problem, guys. I'm watching this going, all right, it's a Sandler movie, so I expect a certain level
there's
of
going to be certain
dumbness.
Stupidity. Sure.
Because, and not that I haven't co-signed that, but I love a lot of Sandler's older movies. And so I accepted that. But within the first 5 minutes,
It's
he,
insane.
not just once, he catches 2 things in his ass.
Yeah.
One of them is a live animal. Is it, or is it already
grilled.
dead?
No,
It's
it's
grilled.
dead. It's grilled.
It's grilled. It was, and to his credit, it
It's
was
grilled.
his fish.
Well, he already
He's-
has an opossum down there, so
Well, that's okay, because it belonged to him.
Well,
Right.
what they don't show is, I'm
that
not
was-
sure it was just the hacky sack that came out after he ejected it. You know what hummus does to you, man?
What are you talking
These
about?
guys are in that thing with his hummus diet out of his ass crack.
We have a guest with us
I
for
know.
the first time.
She watched the movie. She
I
knows.
did. I was prepared coming in to be like, this is really what you picked.
See?
she was
Thrown right
prepared
into
for
the fire.
diarrhea. Okay.
Well, let me address your other point. You said it's okay because it's his fish.
I didn't say it was okay. I just said it was his fish.
Right, but the hacky sack definitely wasn't his.
I don't know why they went back to playing with it. That was my question.
That's the point.
why are you
that-
touching
Was
that?
it a hacky
because-
sack that they were playing
And
with?
that was my other question. Was it really the hacky sack?
Because it's his, and that's why. Because he's the
His
zone.
fish.
So if you have like a dinner and you just swiped it up your crack,
Flavor
Where-
however
and
you
then
want.
you
Ready,
and
go.
then you like set it on the plate.
Anyway,
As long
that
as you
be-
put it on an open flame and kill all the bacteria,
It's
you're
yours.
fine.
You're fine? Okay.
speaking of open flame, I was worried the dude was going to burn his penis. He was just standing right
Yeah.
in front of this grill, and he's thrusting and gyrating and discoing, and it's hilarious.
hot poker.
I guess it's a hot.
I'm pretty sure he has a body double in this scene as well.
You think Sandler didn't want to show his ass?
It sounds weird because I feel like he would.
Yes.
And has. It didn't like look. I don't know. His body looked weird.
I'm gonna
and
need you to
different.
break this down for me.
One.
How could you tell?
Okay.
Be specific.
Be specific. Sandler still had some like chunk on him,
Some love
and
handles.
there's a couple scenes where the guy's like very trim.
He didn't
right,
skip
well.
leg day.
From what I read, actually, no joke, is that they were going to paint abs on him, and he did the work to get abs himself. So
Oh
they
no,
wouldn't have to do that.
he looks good. Good
Yeah.
for him.
Sure.
But-
I feel like the stunt man in this movie should have been paid the most.
Stunt butt.
Yeah. Stunt butt, please enter.
Careful, there's an open flame.
Oh.
Spec Ops comes to pick him up. All right, Special Ops, Israeli Special Forces, because John Turturro's character, the Phantom, is out again, which he doesn't understand why. He's like, I already captured the Phantom. He's like, yeah, we traded him for, like they do. There's a prisoner exchange. or
And he
whatever.
just drop kicks a guy through the desk and into the wall.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite scenes.
Why would
know
you
why.
do that?
Well, we
just
didn't
like-
give up our first round pick. I mean, it's fine.
Right. It's for a terrorist to be named later.
Yeah, right.
But you gotta respect that deal. The whole thing is that Zohan is so capable, he's so good at being an anti-terrorist that the Israeli Special Forces just send him in alone to do everything, and he's able to do these things without breaking a sweat. He could take out an entire building full of bad guys, and it's like he's bored
He can catch bullets.
in his nose.
In his nose.
It's
Right.
impressive.
It's,
Right.
It's Matrix.
From point blank range.
Yes.
The gun was up his nose, basically.
He's supposed to just be this like really trained individual. But
Right.
the things he's doing make him like inhuman.
Well, that's what I don't understand.
Yeah. He's like a superhuman.
Right.
So it's confusing.
There's
Like, is he supposed to be a superhuman?
there's the laws of reality, and then there's that. And I get this as a comedy, but this is where I was like, I couldn't tell if this was treading the line of, is it a spoof movie or is it just a straight line comedy, right?
Right.
In that it was doing things like that, like catching bullets in their noses and blowing them out, and Muppet legs to kick people, and like little Muppet legs would come into the frame and kick people, and I'm like. And we have another rule on the show is no spoof movies because they're kind of already making fun of themselves. So
Exactly.
how are we supposed to,
It's too easy. It's meant to be a joke.
It's already meant to be a joke. So it's like, that's the hard thing with this flick is there's some funny stuff, but as we go through it, it's like, first of all, I guess I'll start with this. This movie had no business being 2 hours long.
No.
100%.
Oh
No
my God. The amount of
business.
times I paused it to go, how much is left of
This
this?
should have been $1.25 in and out, done.
Yeah.
Comedies,
Absolutely.
90 minutes.
Yep.
90 minutes. Anything past 90 minutes, you better be the funniest movie of all time. Or something that's so good, you just can't cut it. It's too hilarious.
Right.
And this was almost 2 hours long. You go to bat as a writer and say, no, we've got to have this big finale with the fake hillbillies on the street and all this stuff. And like, fine, great. But you didn't need 4 different montages of him banging old women in the back of his salon.
Yeah, didn't need that.
They did.
Yeah, that was where I thought, like, after the egregious banging of older women in the salon, I was like, this must be the end. And there was an hour left.
No, right. But they went back to that. Like, how many different times did they do the same joke of him hooking up with the old lady in the back of the salon?
Let's just
I don't care.
keep
I had
doing it
fun
and
watching
knock
it.
more stuff
when
off
it's
the
2
wall.
hours.
That's exact- that's
I'll
what I
watch
was
2
gonna
hours
point
of just of a loop of just that. I would enjoy it.
Curt, I have so many questions.
Great.
You,
One of my questions is if they're going to continue to have him hired there and he's going to be banging old ladies in the back, why not change the product shelf?
well, they're gonna
They
have
had to constantly
because
pick that
eventually.
up and move it.
Because poor Claude, is it Claude? I don't
Yeah,
know, whatever.
Claude.
The guy with the red and black hair, yeah.
It's just having bottles of Pantene pelting him in the side of his temple while he's
he's just
trying to
so
cut people's hair.
He's so unbothered too.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, this is a typical Tuesday.
Yeah. Just another
Just
Tuesday.
another Tuesday.
All right, well, let's get it. I'm getting too far ahead of us here. He goes in. Here's the first interesting thing about his character is that while he's getting ready to go do his secret spy stuff, he secretly is looking at Paul Mitchell catalogs, but not any Paul Mitchell catalog, the one from 1986.
Yeah.
Clearly.
The Avalon, I think, was the name of the haircut that it was mostly focused on.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Did you guys clock who the model is with the Avalon hairdo?
They
in the
look
catalog?
familiar, but I didn't.
It's Kevin Nealon.
Okay.
That's Kevin Nealon in the Paul Mitchell catalog, who was also
In
one
the
of
movie.
the night watchman later on
Yeah.
in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He's an SNL
I didn't
buddy.
recognize him with the Avalon.
I always look for Sandler's SNL buddies to pop up here and there in these flicks, and he was there. He tries to tell his mom and dad that he wants to quit the army and quit the special forces, and she's like, "Why? I don't want to say."
I don't.
She's like, what else are you going to do? This is all you know. You're good at it.
Right.
Go have an electronics store.
Right, because apparently that's all they.
That's all they can do.
Once we get there's a street in New York where one half of the street is the people from Israel, the other half of the street is Palestinians, and all of the Israelis on the one side of the street sell scam electronic equipment, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's got Sony guts.
It's got Sony guts. in
And
it.
at 400.
Right.
450.
The
You
one
said
that killed me-
350.
The one that killed me was the guy who was like, "No, look, I hear it. Right now, listen, listen to the music, man."
No,
Press this button,
that's
you'll
not
get
what you
free
want.
HBO. Yeah.
Who are you going to listen to? Me or the ad?
Right.
450.
They're
Going out of business store
Yeah.
was the
There's
actual
shops like
name
that in
of it.
Milwaukee. You ever been into a place like that?
In Washington, D.C., when I lived there.
Yeah?
I mean, I feel like I have a place that's like signage is like closing soon and it's just always open.
It's always been closing soon, forever.
There was a store like that in Racine. For 10 years, they were going out of business.
He's like, "No, it's good for business. It's the name, right?" Yeah. No, it's good stuff. His parents make fun of him for wanting to go be a hairstylist, to put it lightly. Okay, leave it there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
He cries in bed.
Clutching his Paul Mitchell catalog.
But he's still going to go kill some terrorists the next day because it's time for this raid. It's almost like he's Neo in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's literally just moving his shoulders, ducking bullets.
And that's why I
Kicking
think,
through plaster and wood.
Yeah.
I think that's why, James, you kind of took it as it's maybe a spoof just because of those types of moves.
Right.
He's catching the bullets. He's dodging the bullets. He's
Right.
doing like the
superhuman thing.
superhuman thing. Like
Right.
he's like the Flash just running around, all crazy.
Hitting
and-
multiple people at one time.
Right.
Right.
Which is funny, and it's fine. And I'm not saying I probably am already coming off super negative about this. It's fine if you want to go watch a stupid movie.
Yeah.
It works perfectly. It will fit the bill, and you already know before you press play, based on if you like Sandler or not, if you're going to love this movie.
Right.
I'm just talking about for us.
No, right, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Because it's like, it's one of those movies that we're going to make fun of something stupid that happens. And then everyone's going to be like, well, yeah, it's meant to be stupid. It's a stupid movie.
Right.
And we're going to be like, well, we know.
Right.
Because we
But-
get that on the serious stuff. So
Yeah. It's just a movie. Yes, we know.
We know.
We are aware.
I don't know if
We
you
had
know
to
what our
watch it.
job is here, but we kind of do this.
It does say movies in the title of the podcast.
Here's an example of something ridiculous that's unexplained, which can be funny, but I don't know what to do with it personally. Is he finally gets into the room where the Phantom is, and he's just like Lionel Richie,
hanging from the ceiling.
not even hanging. He's dancing on
he's
the
just-
ceiling,
Yeah, standing up there.
like the music video, and he's just standing up there having a conversation with, and he runs out the window.
And there's no explanation for it at all.
No.
He
No.
just, and Adam Sandler just walks in and looks up like, oh, okay, there you are. Does he
Right.
do that regularly? Does he sleep like a bat?
We never see him on the floor when they're shooting his commercial for his stupid fast food chain. He's always right side up.
yeah.
Just this one time.
Is what? That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
Like, this will throw him for a loop. Get on
He
the
won't find me up here.
It was all done with mirrors.
He's able to swim faster than Phantom's jet ski as
Yes.
he's trying to get away.
And he just thunder punches it.
Like a
right
dolphin.
into the-
Dolphin.
What? Yep.
the
Yeah,
exhaust.
you look like freaking Flipper out there.
He was David Hasselhoff from SpongeBob movie.
Specifically him from the SpongeBob movie.
Nobody else.
The things to me that actually were really funny in this movie were more of there was some dialogue that was decent. There's some funny ways that Sandler would deliver some of this, and his accent, the way that he was doing it was funny. It almost sounded like a French accent half
Yes.
the time.
And
Yeah.
sometimes Russian.
And sometimes Russian. He should have been
Russian.
Zohannikov,
Yeah.
not
Right.
the Zohan
There was
But
a lot of Russian.
When
there.
he would
or Zohanniski.
Phantom gets off the jet ski after the jet ski gets punched, whatever, and he starts punching and trying to hit Zohan. And it was very funny to me. He was like, why do you do this? You know I feel no pain.
Yeah.
I don't feel
once
no
again,
pain.
are you a superhuman? Are you?
And then they have
Are
a
you a
piranha
robot?
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, let's talk about the piranha thing.
Okay.
Okay. Because can we? Because Phantom to show that it's actually
Yeah.
no. It's like
Sticks it to his
two
neck.
kids fight. No,
Right.
oh, that's me. Okay.
I didn't know piranhas went.
And I did not know piranhas were in Middle Eastern
Have you
lakes.
picked up a lot of piranhas?
No, to be fair.
How would you know?
I did back in my
actually
20s, if you
don't.
know what I'm saying.
I'm just saying I didn't know
no,
that they
I
did
don't
that.
know what you're saying.
I didn't say they didn't do that. I just said I didn't know they did that.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, until I find out different, I'm going to assume that it does.
Okay.
That's normal.
I definitely anything that happens in this movie, I would assume is real.
If I was going to stick my hand into the Amazon River and pull out a piranha, I would fully expect to hear. Okay.
It's like Pac.
I'd be disappointed if it didn't. I'd be fully disappointed. Okay.
You'd want your money back on that Amazonian trip.
Zohan!
So
Sticks it to his neck.
just give me another reason to be pissed off about this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Phantom
We're
takes
trying.
out the piranha, sticks it on its neck, and it's gnawing, and it's he might not feel it, but it's definitely chewing into his neck. It's not.
It's getting a little flesh.
He's not Colossus, where it's just not even penetrating his skin.
He doesn't
Yeah.
even bleed.
Okay. So the reason I bring up that point is because Sandler then puts
Right.
one down the hatch, so to speak, in the front of his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eats the possum.
And it
It's
starts
just possum.
just going to town in there. And I'm like, great, you can't feel pain, but it's definitely
Right.
destroying something in there that you might want to use later.
It was just trimming his bush.
So that piranha.
It's mentioned in the movie. Like how
Oh, look, this piranha, he just wanted to make it silky smooth.
substantial.
It's ridiculous.
He's hiding in it like a clownfish. Just-
Yeah, he's
Well,
in
he
an
takes
anemone.
it off to Turo's neck and shoves it down his pants.
He's just saying hi to Dory down in there.
Just keep swimming.
He's ruining his ability to have future Zohans.
Oh, bummer.
Darn.
Yeah,
Finding Zohan.
that's a loss.
Yeah.
But-
For everybody, for the country, for sure.
Fish are friends, not food.
All right. He fakes his death. Let's get on with this.
Yeah, they have a paddle death.
Yeah.
Where
ping
does
pong
where
with a
does
grenade.
Phantom get the paddle?
They both
They
pull
just
them out of their
they
pants.
carry 'em.
They just
Yeah.
whoosh.
It's standard issue equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. He fakes his death, goes to America. All right, he's in America now.
Skip right over that.
Okay.
Stupid dogs.
What am I supposed to say?
No, it's fine. Move on.
Let's talk. Let's do a play-by-play on the ping pong
He
game.
meets up with a pelican, gets his gear.
Yes. Oh gosh, if we hadn't missed that crucial detail, people wouldn't know.
Hangs out at the bottom of a plane with a couple of dogs.
Yes.
How did he have
Styles his hair, shaves his beard.
Great.
Makes himself look like an American.
Well,
air quotes.
Dogs were Scruffy and Coco.
It was Scrappy and Coco.
Scrappy and Coco.
Oh, good.
That's where he got the name.
Yeah, that's where he got the name.
He goes over to Paul Mitchell's salon. This is where he wants to work. Okay. And he just humps the door at the Paul Mitchell salon.
Yeah.
Waiting for it because it's not open. I think the first time he goes there, right?
I assume so.
It was dark
arrested.
inside.
That's standard procedure, right? When you come to America, is that what you're supposed to do when you're trying to look for a job?
Yeah, you mark the door of the place you want to get a job.
It's first Ellis Island, then you go to the door.
First you pee
That's how
on
that
it.
works. That's how that works.
Someone already got a
learned
job
it.
here.
He learned it from Scrappy and Coco.
Got it. He goes back to Paul Mitchell for a job, and they're all laughing at his 80s haircut because he gave himself the Avalon. They're laughing at his disco moves, which I actually thought was hilarious. When he disco storms out of the building.
Yes.
I was just like, all right, that's awesome. And he full sended it, and
He definitely did. He did.
appreciated that. So I'm trying so hard to find positive things about this movie. So I'm going to do my best to call them out when I find them. One of the funniest things to me in this movie, not the disco storm off, is in this where he says, "Yes, I'm here to meet with Paul Mitchell," right? And she's like, "Well, he doesn't really come around here that much." And when he looks, he's so serious, and he says, "If I find out you're hiding him from me."
I will destroy you.
I was kind of invested at that point. I'm like, please let them be hiding him from him. I want to see him come back.
Right.
Nope, that didn't pay off.
Nope.
No. At no point does the Paul Mitchell thing ever come back around.
No.
No.
Not really.
Except for when he talks to him.
Yeah, he offers him a job way like at minute one.
Oh, right. He randomly calls him that one time some old lady's licking the hummus off his nipples.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
That was
No, that was it. Yeah.
Because now
No, you
Paul
got it.
Mitchell's going.
And then he said, "I'll destroy you."
Right.
It's like, "I'll do." Paul Mitchell's like,
I thought that was so weird because you built up the whole first half hour about Paul Mitchell.
Right.
And then his idol finally calls him and he doesn't care.
No.
Not only does he not take the job, but he doesn't even care that he's talking to him. Okay. Just seemed weird to me.
I think he just put it on like,
Yeah.
you're not going to hire me, then screw you, I'm done. Took it offensively.
Zohan,
Personally.
So are you guys big Nick Swartz? Is it Swartz?
Swartzen?
Swardson.
Yeah. He's
I
in
like him in
most of his
everything.
movies.
I've liked him in everything I've
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah, so I guess
he's
me
fine.
too. Me too, I guess.
Why? Did you want to say something?
I never
You don't like him?
I never understood the appeal of Nick Swartzen.
Why?
I just don't think he's funny.
Some of his stand-up's okay, but yeah, I would
never
say
seen his
like
stand-up.
I would say like 80% of the time he's
The same.
comical, but he's not. I don't go out of my way to like, oh, he's got a new special, I'm gonna watch it.
Right.
But
Yeah, I
when he's
usually
in
just-
these movies, it's just he's funny. He's
I watch the
comical
movies
enough.
because I want to watch the movies. I'm not like, "Ooh, Nick Swartzen's in this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he always ends up being like a
He's-
positive little.
He's one of Sandler's pals.
Yeah.
Well, he gets in good with him because he folds a guy into a pretzel that messed with him and threw his bike, or because he's a bike messenger or something. I don't even remember.
Or he's just poor and has a bike.
Sure, either way, he gets in with it because he needs a place
I mean,
to
he
stay.
does have a single mom.
He needs a place to stay, and this is how the movie solves that problem, right? He helps this guy on the sidewalk with his bike. And because this is an Adam Sandler movie, Rob Schneider is also in this movie.
I was
Yes.
waiting
Yes.
for it.
You were waiting for him to show up.
Yeah.
You're like, "Where's Schneider?"
There's there's always the few guys that I'm like waiting to show up.
100%.
Like, okay, when's he gonna make an appearance?
Well, Chris Rock was there before we saw Schneider.
Oh yeah. See,
Oh
that's
my
right.
god,
yeah.
I almost forgot.
Yeah, he was Jamaican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they-
Barely.
That was another
That
great
was
line.
the worst Jamaican accent I've ever heard. in my life. Yeah, man. I see. I did it. Look, I'm Chris Rock, everybody.
I enjoyed though the joke because he does the whole like, oh, did you come here to America? Like, did you have a dream? And he was like, yeah, dream was to help get a job, help my brothers and sisters move over here. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah, did that
how'd that
happen?
work for you? And he's
Oh,
like,
no.
oh, they all got slaughtered.
Yeah, I got slaughtered.
He's like, oh,
But I love the Chinese food here, man.
oh yeah, man.
Rob Schneider, he recognized Zohan recognizes the taxi driver as somebody he stole a goat from.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
And then
He's
just
worried about
yeets
He's worried about people finding out.
Nick Schwartzen in front of him and holds him as a block so that.
And then runs with him on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Nick Schwartz is like, is this legal?
Right. And then he goes home to Nick's house. I don't know what Nick's character's name is, but we're just going to call
Michael.
him Cool. He goes to Nick's house and just screws his mom within an hour of getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a haircut.
And a haircut. Oh, and don't forget he pissed on his cat, too.
Yeah.
Why didn't you
My
guys
new
wait till I
roommate.
was sleeping or dead?
All right. To make it up to him, he's like, hey, I'm sorry I pissed on your cat and I have sex with your mom. I take you to disco, right? Let's go disco. He's like, all right, we'll go disco. Goes to the
He
club.
wears a turtleneck. I just wanted to point that out.
It's actually just a dickie.
Who wore a turtleneck? Nick did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like a black turtleneck with like plaid slacks.
At some point, he's drinking a huge glass of milk in the
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the bar. Yeah.
All
you know-
milk, please.
They keep, well, I guess they would for White Russians. I'm like, yeah, they got big jugs of milk back there for when he comes in.
Ugh.
Nick's back.
Cream and alcohol. Just the combo of that.
Yeah, I don't know about
I don't.
Not big in Bailey's, huh?
No. No.
Well, look, this guy is able to pretzel the DJ, and Zohan is able to DJ hands-free
With his
Yep.
opossum.
using his half piranha-eating dingus to... I just...
Maybe it was the
mixing
piranha.
records.
What is this movie?
It was the piranha was scratching the records, man. That's what it was.
It was still there?
It's still there.
It was hanging out.
It was using his teeth.
It's in the bush.
It now lives
Grinding
there.
it.
I'm like, that healed very quickly. He's able to DJ, and that just had a piranha attached to it like yesterday, I think.
It's his new jewelry.
That's what it is. Hey, we got into another scene I thought was funny.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
we made
Which
it.
one's that?
Yeah.
We're on scene. This is scene one and a half
I
that you
don't know.
thought was funny.
Yeah. When he's gone on his job hunt and he first he attacks the wig.
The wig,
Yes.
yeah.
That was okay.
Ugh,
But
yeah,
the-
that was stupid. I mean, it was so funny.
when he goes into the kid's haircut place is what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And he tells the kid about the jugular vein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happens, he's like, you got to sit still because if he cuts your jugular vein, all your blood's going to be on the floor in 4 minutes.
I've seen it
And you'll just bleed out.
and I've done it.
And when this kid cries, when he Vulcan neck pinched this kid and his forehead just goes smashed
Just very well.
I don't know why. I got a laugh out of me.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, I'm a very bad mother because I wanted to ask him, what was the technique?
How did you do that?
How did you do that? Just curious. Asking for a friend. Go to sleep.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. You're still talking.
Yeah.
This is where he ends up at the going out of business shop, okay? And where they're just scamming people.
This is where we get to see.
This is Robert Smigel. I
Yeah,
think.
Robert
Yeah.
Smigel.
Is it
Thank
there?
you.
No, it's good. And the salon is across the street. The salon that we're going to pretty much spend the rest of the movie in is across the street. And he's like, no, you can't go across the street because that's the Palestinian side of the street. Zohan's like, I don't care. I want to cut hair and blah, blah, blah. Okay.
We're in America. No one cares.
That's right. He goes over there. Their rent on the street is this where we see the scene where this dude in a suit is going through all their businesses and raising all their rent to like
With his
ridiculous
Stupid
amounts.
little earpiece.
Oh, remember the first guys with the Bluetooth
Oh, and they
Yeah.
were
pieces?
Yeah, they were
I want
massive
to
too.
punch that right out of his face.
I remember the first time I saw someone talking to themselves and I thought I was going crazy.
Yeah.
Because you didn't see the earpiece.
Right.
You just saw them talking.
Now people
Yeah.
talking to themselves, whoever's like, okay, cool, who cares? But at the time,
You're like, oh my God.
As long as you're at a decent decibel.
right.
I just hate when somebody's like, yeah, so anyway, me and Bob the other day, we were just, and you're like, why are you yelling? Like, I'm just
I
trying
feel
to
like-
get eggs.
I feel like that's what you would do if you had one of those. Though.
I don't wear them. I hate them. I don't like things in my
I
ears.
can clearly see you in a grocery store,
I think it's an age thing.
not realizing that you're screaming.
I do that now, but that's just without an earpiece.
My dad,
What?
I'm just crazy.
because you had to, in the earliest cell phones, you had to yell into them basically
Yeah.
to be heard.
Sure.
To the end of his days, my
Where you're
dad-
just turning the phone upside down. You're like,
Yes.
I can't.
My dad would scream into his phone. Ever since then, I'd be like, Dad, stop screaming. Everybody can hear
They
you.
can hear you.
It's fine.
You're having a phone conversation in the basement. I can hear you in the kitchen.
Yeah, seriously.
I can hear you next door. Shh.
He's trying to tell him. So his buddy over at the going out of business shop is trying to tell him, like, all these guys had a dream when they came over to America. And you got to pursue yours. It's okay.
They got an electronics store, and that was it.
And this is when he shows him the frickin' video for Phantom's, what they call it? A Muckentuckus restaurant.
Muckentuckus, I think. Yeah.
This freaking killed me.
The commercial?
Yeah.
Was incredible.
Yeah. I love the commercial.
Incredible. I was like, yes, I could watch on a loop. I think
That was great.
and just watch that over and over. I love Turturro. It's something about the guy is just
He's great in most of Sandler's movies.
to me. And he's like, this is ridiculous. He thinks I'm, because I got killed, that now he's like, it's huge success and I can't live my dream, but he can. And then he goes across the street and says, all right, I'm doing it. But she doesn't want to hire him, so he gets a job as a hair sweeper.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Why?
I'm just picturing being entered into that scenario.
Yes.
Like,
No, for sure.
As someone who hires people and someone just flies in and is like, let me cut hair.
Right. I am the best. I make them
I'm
silky
the
smooth.
best. You have no training, so
You don't understand. I can do handstand.
watch me push up with my penis. You don't like?
that's right. He was doing no-handed push-ups.
Yeah. It was great.
How does that not get you a job? I feel like any job you go into, you can do no-handed push-ups, you're getting hired.
I feel like you'd sooner break your face.
Do any of you hire people as a part of your job?
Yes.
You do?
I do.
All right, so you've been an interviewer. I've only ever been an interviewee. Okay. Somebody comes in, they've answered all your questions, but you're on the fence. You're like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, gotta make up my mind. You're about to tell them, hey, I'll call you back. We'll get back to you. Give me a couple weeks. We got a stack of these, whatever. But they're like, hold on. Hear me out. Before I go, I want to show you something. And I don't know how big your office is or where this is. Usually like in a conference room. Where are we at here? Set the scene for me, please. Transport us, Stephanie.
Conference room.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's a long table capable of holding a human body.
Yes.
And this guy or gal, I'm not trying to be, whatever,
sure.
gets up on the conference table,
Just lays face down.
lays face and is no-handing. It starts with the claps and stuff first, and you're like, all right, that's fine, but I think it's weird this is happening. But they start to do something that's almost magical, Stephanie. It's borderline magical. It's not borderline. It is damn magical. You're gonna sit here and tell me that you wouldn't rubber stamp that person's application right then and there?
Hired.
Well, you see, James, with no education or training, they wouldn't even have made it that far.
No, I said if all other boxes are checked.
Stephanie, it's a movie.
Yeah, don't take it so seriously.
Do you have to hire people, Rachel?
Oh, no, I'm not important enough to do that.
Did you do push-ups to get your job?
I did not
Okay.
do any push-ups to get my job.
But it would have helped.
I kind of did push-ups
mean-
to get my job.
Yeah. Sometimes you do have to lift something.
Right.
So in that way, not so bad.
Yeah, see?
But if someone was doing no hand push-ups in front of me, I feel like I would be checking, like, what drugs have I taken? Like, how did I end up?
You'd want to test yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, how's my vision? Something must be
Gotcha.
wrong.
All right.
That's a fair response.
But you wouldn't be concerned about the person.
I'd be like,
you check yourself.
I'm seeing superhuman things happening.
I got you. I respect that.
Where do I put that in my resume, though? That's
What?
Can do
No-handed push-ups.
Under special skills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
special
Filled out
skills
a resume
section.
before?
That's
Yeah.
where I'm putting it then.
Footnote, special skills, no hand push-ups.
Right. Exactly.
And a bush so big it holds piranhas.
Okay. But it's a fun, you know what? It's a fun little treasure for them to find at the bottom of your resume because I really don't think they read that far anyway. I would just put crazy in the bottom of my resume just to see. Are they actually going to read it?
Can we do that? We should all apply for just random jobs and just put something so obscure
A totally normal resume.
and just see if we're kind of be like, so
Something.
I noticed on your resume that it says that you can transport at least 6 chicken eggs at a time without your hands or mouth. How's that?
I'd be down for this to see what would happen.
I can roller skate while on fire.
There you go.
What? I got to see this. Well, there's a lot of prep, but give me an hour, I'll be
I'm
back.
still healing from the last time that I demonstrated that.
Yeah.
Give me like 3 weeks. My skin will be back by then.
Perfect. I'm the world's first human bicycle. That's what I would put down there, and just see if anybody says anything. I don't think that
I'm the world's first bear man.
I mean, legitimately.
Ask me how.
Ask me how.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out where all the bike parts go.
What's the seat?
All right. Where the hell are we?
Where do I put this
Oh,
chair?
he's a hair sweeper.
Yeah, he's
sweeping
it's the
hair.
sweeper job.
And not one single hair is acceptable.
Yeah,
No.
very good at it.
One.
Sweeping them, vacuuming them.
As they're coming off the scissor, just vacuuming up these hairs.
And
You know,
again,
you
as
don't
like-
have to pick every single one up. he
As the
says.
owner of the salon, watching him do that, and she's just like, "Oh, how silly and weird."
Yeah.
Step in. Yep,
Yeah.
that's definitely weird. You're correct.
But Claude starts to teach him at night. Claude seems to take a liking to him for whatever reason, unknown to anyone
Because he has a big bush.
that's ever existed. He doesn't know that yet.
I'm sure he does.
Well, he shows him later.
Take a look. Do you like what you see?
Do you like what you
Do
see?
you like what you see?
He's a limo driver at night to make some extra money. He drives his old football coach around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Henry Winkler pukes his guts out when he gets. Hey, Milwaukee's own Henry Winkler pukes his guts out. He Tokyo drifts him right up to the Ready to Rumble guy on the sidewalk.
Stretch limo. Just
Who's kind of the bad guy?
Yeah, he's kind of the bad.
Yeah.
Which they don't even really introduce the bad guy to the last third of the movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's weird.
Because he basically wants to
Right.
tear down parts of the city,
Right.
and that's why he's making the rent so high, so that forces them out. Because he wants to put some
Right,
big
and that's not, like,
mall with a roller coaster on top.
He has noble motives.
Sure, for a billionaire tycoon, yeah,
He wants to build a mall with a giant roller coaster in it,
that's his dream.
And he wants to put them all in there.
but he wants to do it specifically for his perfectly proportioned girlfriend.
Yes,
That's
Yeah.
right. Who he has a statue of.
And who can't understand motivations like that?
exactly.
Yeah.
There's lots of things I do for my wife that I don't necessarily want to do. So yeah, I get that.
Obligation.
Happy wife, happy life. You know,
Perfect
as
proportion.
they say.
Ass to breasts.
I just
I pay for an hour with her, sir.
the boardroom and then
Did I see you play with your toys again, sir?
yes, sir. I'd also like you to know that I am sexually attracted to her as well, sir.
Get me in on that.
Okay, thank you, Johnson.
See you tomorrow, bright and early.
At our home, because you'll be there.
Jackpot.
I'll make you breakfast.
Here's how he starts. Can we get to it? And I'm talking about the movie, not you guys. I'm like, can we get to it? We all know at some point he's going to cut hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're dragging
Yeah.
this out. Can we get to it? Debbie quits. Okay. Debbie quits.
Damn it, Debbie.
Via phone call.
Jody got married. Should have known we'd never get. Sorry.
It was beautiful.
Zohan goes full Jim Cotta to get the job. Okay.
Yeah.
He's doing the pommel horse Jim Cotta
Right on the chair right there.
on the chair there. Beautiful. And Mrs.
It's a 10.
Skitzer says, does he cut hair? Man, talk about a question she had no idea was going to change her life.
Yeah.
That's a question that would have never come out of my mouth in that scenario. No. After watching him Jim Cotta pummel horse the chair, I'd be like, no thanks. I'm good.
Now, I'm saying this because at this point, we don't know how he services customers, okay? Would you guys let him cut your hair?
If I'm in a hurry, yeah. Why not?
You've seen my head, right?
Would you let him cut your hair, Curt?
I'd let him cut the hair that I have, sure.
Which isn't much. Rachel,
I have to say no. I mean, he's such an energy, and I'm like, do I want someone with sharp tools that close to me?
Yeah.
My body says no.
you feel it on a physical level.
Yeah.
No, I respect that. She does not feel it she does feel it on a physical level, but in
She
a
sure
different
does.
way.
I mean, so much, in fact, they make a montage out of it.
Yep,
Yeah.
they sure
A
do.
few of them.
When he shampoos this woman,
With the extra long shampoo bottle?
Yeah.
just spraying water and shampoo and all
really-
over her face.
I want to make like a realistic reaction video of that scene. Of the lady just being
Yes.
like, what the like,
What would you do? Yeah.
I would Jim Cotta the out of him. I would stand up and punch him in the throat. Be like, are you kidding me?
This lady, let's see if I can do it. This lady is leaning back and she's just like, This is the greatest thing that
He must
ever
be.
happened to me.
He must be using herbal essences.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
All those commercials.
Yeah.
Wow. Taking me back.
Right?
Do you want a crotch gyrating that close to your face while you're getting shampooed?
No.
No.
Hard no.
Are you offering?
I don't want a crotch gyrating in my face for many reasons. Not
No.
like, I mean,
But
especially not when I'm
specifically
getting
in
shampooed.
that situation.
No.
Honestly, he's even wearing flip-flops, and I'm like, no.
Put your dirty feet away. You're a man. You shouldn't be showing your feet ever.
You're also
then he's
not a
licking her hair.
60-year-old woman who probably isn't getting any.
That's what my wife said. I brought this up to her, and she's like,
I guess I can't.
she
really
tries to
relate.
give everybody the benefit of the doubt that she's a sweet woman, but she's just like, maybe it's been a while.
This is the most action she's gotten in 30 years.
all right, well, fine.
And if it's
The cobwebs are cleaning.
guess.
and if it's from Zohan, I mean,
I'm not trying to shame her. She was into it. Here's the thing that didn't make sense. This is a weird thing to say. I'm about to say here's the thing that doesn't make sense, and I'm not talking about him having sex with this woman in the back room, okay? Which is what I should be saying that too.
which is totally
You
fine.
should be.
Again, the owner's just like,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes after the shampoo bottles get knocked off the wall, and they come out of that back room, and
she's just
she
kinda like,
smiles at
Haha,
them.
how silly.
Did you guys clock that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw him like probably not my response as a business owner, but hey.
Yeah.
How is it not?
Did she pay extra for that?
You're
or we
fired.
I guess we got to put that on the board of services
She
now.
didn't seem too upset that she made rent that month.
I mean,
Yeah.
Suppose not.
that was
I mean,
my thought.
1,400.
I mean,
what was it? 14
she's like,
grand.
She's like, I was about to have to do it, but now I don't have to. He can do it.
Maybe.
And then we get the pump up the jam music.
Pump up a jam. Pump it up.
Oh, love the music.
Dun, dun, dun.
Some Ace of Base in there earlier too when he was walking over to the haircut place.
What is this, 2008? Okay.
Yep.
There's a line down the block. So did Mrs. Spritzer go put on her MySpace page? Just had a great haircut, 5 stars. He banged me in the back room.
Yep.
And the next day, there's
If
a
she
line
tells her top
No.
8 friends, and then one of those
It
top
was
8
at-
friends tell the next top 8 friends.
It was at Knitting
And-
Club for sure.
If
Yeah.
Tom put it on his.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, it's like a knitting club or it's like the senior
Yes.
center cafeteria.
Or it's like book
They're
club.
all just talking.
It's book
Men.
club, but they all read smut.
They're like, Rose, you're not going to believe what happened to me today.
Rose, dear, listen up.
Oh my
You have no
God,
idea what I just experienced. Oh my God, he was like 4 inches.
and that's just wide.
I had to dig through it. It was so big. There was a possum in there.
And a piranha.
Oh my God.
Oh, but it's worth
But that just added extra spice.
And it was covered in neosporin.
Dahlia's got on the phone ordering drums of KY now. Just just got to bring it back.
Taxi. Jeez. Taxi
There's just
guy.
a pool of it.
They wrestle first. KY wrestling in the back.
Honestly, would you have been shocked?
No.
Would you have been
No.
shocked?
No, that's
Not
the only
even
thing that was
at all.
missing.
I wouldn't have been shocked.
Little kiddie pool filled with KY.
Let's go, Mrs. Greenhouse.
If you win, you don't have to pay for your hair today.
Do you want the hot and cold today or what?
Do you want the
Heat it up
shampoo?
for sure. Cold pool of KY.
How are you heating it up, though?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to, Stephanie.
Microwaving mason jars full of
Don't
KY.
question the Zohan.
That's right.
Fair. Sorry, you got me there.
Diddy figured it out.
He just rolled in it.
Taxi
till it was
guy.
warm,
I
like a
wanna roll.
rotisserie chicken.
Taxi guy recognizes Zohan through the window and has his goat flashback.
Yeah, that's Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they plot to capture him and trade him to Israel for some money. Okay. Then there's a scene that's so stupid because now the movie, this is hacky writing. And I say that with all the love in my heart for Judd Apatow and Robert Smigel and Adam Sandler. Okay. But boys, when you're like, oh, we have to get to the end where these two are together and we've just spent a whole hour and not established any romance between them at all, better have them take a walk in the park really quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go on a picnic. Nothing brings people together like a picnic,
And
a
now we're in
romantic
love.
picnic in the park.
Right. And now, and that's it. He she said it's not a date. He's like, no, it's very nice. We go for a walk before we make bamboo.
And now my penis don't work.
That's right.
It hit the zipper.
A love story for the ages. He only realizes she is the one when he can't get a boner for any other women.
Yeah.
It just gives you butterflies in your heart.
He can't get a boner for
Mrs.
that
Garrett.
85-year-old.
That's Mrs. Garrett from Facts of Life.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
can remember.
That's
Yeah.
right up there with a time, what's the word I'm thinking of? Somewhere in time.
A tale as old as time.
Right up there with Titanic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Love story.
The greatest love stories of all time.
Notebook
You're right.
right
It's
up
been
there.
84 years.
What if Jack only realized that he wanted to be with Rose when he was no longer able to sleep with any other women on the Titanic? That would have been a much better, more romantic story, right?
For sure.
My penis won't work for anyone but you.
Maybe you would have gotten
Even
on
in this
that door.
cold water.
You must be the one. Yeah, even now, as I'm floating off this door in freezing water.
It's shriveled, but it loves you.
But it loves you. I have proof, baby.
It's not as big as the love I have for you.
Obviously
Don't-
not right now.
Yeah, don't judge it right now.
Yeah, I'm in ice cold water, Rose.
You know there's room up there, Rose. Bitch.
Where?
Jorge Posada comes in to get a haircut,
Yeah.
which is hilarious. That got me.
I kind of chuckled at that one.
The Yankees
The
player.
Yankee catcher. Yeah.
Because taxi guy sends his friend in to get a haircut. And he says his name is Jorge Posada. And he goes, yes, I cut your hair, but first I have to cut and bang Mrs. Greenhouse.
He's like, I'll wait.
Right. And he gets poor Mrs. Greenhouse in the back room. And like I said, it doesn't work. And she's so cool about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, oh, you're still charming, sweetie.
Smacks him in the face. He's like, oh, hold on. Maybe that
Do it
do it.
again.
Do it again. No, still
Never
nothing.
mind.
Okay.
It just hurts.
It moved a little.
He goes to the doctor. Okay. And this,
Holy hell!
Well, you can just shave it.
I did appreciate the fact that the joke was not that he had a huge dick, but that he had a huge bush, because I think everyone assumed he was going the other way,
Yeah.
right? He's the
Yeah.
super spy
Right.
and whatever. And so when he shows it, which we kind of went past that part, but when he shows it to Claude, and Claude's like, "It's not even that big." He's like, "No, I'm talking about." So that was a funny twist that I did not expect.
Yeah. And it makes sense as to why it looks like there's an opossum down there. Then.
Yeah.
Right.
full of
It's
bush.
just literally hair.
It's,
Right.
it's like a wig.
Yeah. Right. All right. Bad Guys by Neosporin. This was funny. This got me. He goes into the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to get nitro.
You have
Liquid nitrogen.
liquid.
He's trying to say it. Yeah.
Liquid nitrogen.
La
Yeah.
qui?
Liquid. Liquid.
La qui? La qui nitrogen.
And he's like, yeah. And that old guy's been in a bunch of Adam
Yeah,
Sandler
he has.
movies.
I was thinking about him. He
I
was
think
the,
he was also the grandpa.
he
in
was the old guy in Big Daddy. He's like,
Yes.
oh, look, he drinks a lot of soda. And the guy's
Yeah.
like, and his teeth are all
And
rotten.
when these guys freaking throw the glob of Neosporin on the window of his shop, and they drive away laughing like maniacs.
They're like, that didn't blow up.
Oh,
What do you mean?
so stupid.
just-
I
It just went splat.
Maybe it takes a minute.
I appreciated that. That was a good joke. All right. He ends up getting sucked into Community Night Watch to cover for his friend Michael. And he's up on the roof. Zohan is. And
This is
who
where
better
Kevin
to have?
Nealon comes in.
Yeah.
Who better to have on Night Watch than, the greatest anti-terrorist agent in the entire world, right?
Right.
And sure enough, while they're up there, and Kevin Nealon is just hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
And he doesn't want anything to do with Night Watch or getting involved in anything.
I'd rather be my pants right now.
And of course, they find some guys doing some graffiti on the building. So they go down, and he's like, what does he say? I can't remember what he said. Zohan threatens the guy in some way, right? And he says, I'm the graffiti guy basically comes back and says,
Yeah, he said, like, what are you going to cut my eyeballs out with or something?
Yeah,
Right.
something
And
like
he's
that.
like,
yeah.
a knife.
Yeah.
and that's it. Thank you. And they all start laughing. And then the guy turns to Neil and goes, why are you laughing? Well, just, with everyone.
Yeah, with every-
Yeah. Everybody else was
Kevin
laughing.
Nealon was hilarious. Like, yeah, just everyone.
Just with everybody.
It's just such a good delivery. For
Well, and those guys were hired by the The boxing guy.
Michael Buffer.
Thank you.
I think is his name, isn't it?
It's Michael Buffer.
Michael Bublé.
So let's get ready to
Wrong.
Yeah,
I didn't know he
wasted
was an
opportunity.
actor. I never knew he did any acting. I thought he was only ever the guy they brought into movies, be like, let's get ready to rumble. And then here he is playing this like sleazeball real estate developer, and I'm like, good for you, Michael.
Right.
Good for you.
I enjoyed him in
Michael.
this movie.
It's awesome, man. They
They wasted it. They could have had him like do his thing,
yeah.
and they didn't.
Gave him a hug.
Yeah, he only said his last name one time like that.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll only do this
Wallbridge,
movie if I
I think.
get a hot
Wallbridge, yeah.
girlfriend.
Stephanie,
Yes.
have you ever loved somebody so much that you built a statue of them?
No,
Then you don't understand. Okay.
that's fair.
Okay.
Does it have to be like a life-size statue, or could it have been?
No, he only built.
it could-
he only built her a little.
What
statue.
about a voodoo doll that I've stabbed?
Wow.
Maybe.
Technically, that counts. I guess. Is it?
Why
does it
don't
bear a
you
like-
do one of you just shoving Ryan's head in the door as you're trying to get to BMR? So he's giving you that last fact.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up!
Right?
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
Have you?
Life size.
You built who would you build a life-size statue of?
Well, my wife, of course. I can't.
And what is it made out of?
Why would I say otherwise? I'm not an idiot.
He's like,
Nice trap. Not
obviously
falling for
my
that.
wife.
Nice trap, James.
I almost got him.
Of Jessica Rabbit.
I almost got him.
What'd you make it out of?
Wood. An old She-Ra figure I used to have. It's on my He-Man nightstand.
Was it whittled from one piece of wood?
You know how to whittle?
Yeah. I whittle while I work.
A whittle bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A whittle
Not
here?
a lot.
A whittle
but
there?
a whittle.
All right. Where is this statue of your wife?
It's on my nightstand. My He-Man nightstand. It
She-
just stands.
Wait, it's
You turn the light
life-size?
on and it's like, oh, gee.
I was gonna
4'11". I mean,
if she knows.
I mean,
that-
she's barely life-size.
yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna ask if she knows it exists, but since it's on your nightstand, I
Yeah.
assume
She goes, can you turn it around so it's not staring at me?
she doesn't
you-
like to look at it.
No.
Did you like paint it and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You got to.
Yeah, you can't just have a
Yeah,
wooden.
you can't have it just half-assed.
I think
sitting
what- I
there.
think what's
Is her
happened
full
here?
ass?
Full ass.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think I know what's happened here.
Yes.
Is you carved a wooden statue of.
I want to be a real boy.
You carved a wooden statue of Tila from Masters of the Universe, and you just told Nikki that it's of her because she can't tell the difference
Well.
because the face kind of looks like a 3-year-old did it. Oh no, this is of you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Riker, maybe.
You just put glasses on it.
It's perfect.
Totally. It's a disguise. I call it the Clark Kent. It's basically you just put the glasses on, looks like my wife.
Yeah, there you go.
I understand. It's like the guy that wrote a song and he tells every girl he meets that he wrote the song for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I just changed the hair and the.
Perfect. Rachel, have you ever made a statue of anybody?
Absolutely not. I'm like, what is a modern version of that? A photo album? I don't know.
I don't know.
No statues.
I think the
that's a-
biggest gesture
good
I ever did
question.
was like making a mixtape for somebody. I think that's about it.
Oh, that's a good one.
But I felt like if I had ever showed up to anybody and been like, I made this, it's you. Not for you,
and
but
it's
it's
like
you.
it's like made of butter. I carved this out of butter for
Specific.
you. I'm from Wisconsin.
That's all I had.
Actually, it's cheese.
That's nothing says I love you in Wisconsin more than a likeness.
Let's see. I made a little mug here
Carved
too. It's
out of
got Miller
cheese.
Lite in it.
I got a cheese loaf. Looks just like you.
What I'm hearing you all say.
I ate it though.
I made your toes out
You
of
go
cheese
great with
curds.
crackers.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's only 8. I got a little hungry on the way over here.
What I'm hearing you all say is that you don't understand love on the level that Michael
I guess
Buffer
not.
does.
No, I guess not.
No.
Yeah?
Guess not.
Still room to grow.
Yep.
You could get there.
There's still time.
One day.
They call in some hillbillies, not just any hillbillies, but Dave Matthews with a mustache.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love Dave Matthews.
Do you still love Dave Matthews?
I do. I do.
And
Him and his aunts go marching.
he calls him up to basically cause trouble in the neighborhood to get these two sides fighting. And he's like, I just want to say how excited I am. We don't normally get to mess with Jews and terrorists all in the same day.
This is like Christmas in July.
Like, my God.
I mean, we have a parade that we could move, but
Yeah, we gotta move this
I
parade.
just that,
you'd have to call.
that line makes
I'll
me.
just make a phone call.
It cracked me up so much when he's like, "Well, I don't really understand how you move a parade." And he's like, "That's the easiest part. It's just a phone call."
That's it.
And it was just.
He like looks at the other two guys. Which, by the way, one of his right hand men is John Farley, one of the Farley brothers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, what I thought was great, after not being able to get through on the Hezbollah customer service line, the 3 taxi drivers end up calling the Phantom directly and negotiate
I love the
with him.
negotiation.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider's negotiating with Turturro about turning over the Zohan to him.
Yeah.
And what he wants is his restaurant chain.
Yeah.
No.
He wants a chain of restaurants. Yeah.
No.
How about 50% of your restaurant chain?
No.
A yogurt shop in the mall
Okay.
that I own,
No.
that I get profits from.
No.
I get free yogurt when I go.
How much
within
yogurt?
reason.
Yeah.
No sprinkles though.
It's crazy. He goes through this whole negotiation, and all he negotiates is free yogurt and 1 pee-pee touch.
Yeah. Because he goes, I want one of your 20 wives. Yeah.
No.
I get to sleep with one wife.
And that's it. He gets 1 pee-pee touch and free yogurt, and they dance around the kitchen.
High five at
They
each other.
just slam dunk this guy on the negotiation.
That's what I call a negotiation. Yeah.
Zohan then hears about Phantom coming to get him, and Phantom wakes up under a pile of
Oh my
women.
God, I laughed
Yeah.
so hard when that scene popped. I was just like,
laughed at that?
I laughed so hard. I don't know why. It was just so unbelievably ridiculous. There's like 20 women in that bed.
What's jarring
And-
because it cuts to just a pile of women
Yeah.
first. You don't even know he's in
and then
there.
he's like,
He just breaks
and he's
through.
like crawling through. I think scenes like that make me laugh. I think so much because I picture getting ready for that scene.
oh yeah, to me it's all
And
about
you're
that.
just like, and it's just like funny to think about, like just saying, hey, all right, everyone pile on. And there's just 20 women like, wee, all right, like let's get on the bed.
We can
and get
still
ready
see
to
John's foot.
Yeah.
Tammy,
can
could you scoot
breathe?
down a
Are you
little bit?
good? Okay.
Somebody's elbow is in my ass.
Sorry.
Can you put yourself on set for this for just a second here, okay?
Or I think about all the old biddies. The casting for all the old
Oh,
biddies in this.
yes.
Hey, by the way, you're going to be bent over a sink, screaming like you're getting railed.
Yeah.
Hope that's cool with
that
your
cool?
75-year-old self.
$200.
Because you don't have a line, actually. So you
It says
only
here
get
at the bottom of
100.
your resume, you can do no-handed push-ups.
And your
Can you prove that, please?
$200 and your grandkids are definitely going to see this movie.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Sure, I'm in.
Say
Why not?
less.
But put yourself on set for the scene with Turturro for a second here, because when all the girls, however many of them there are around the bed, and John gets into position, and they say, okay, girls, pile on. I'm guessing nobody moved because you don't want to be on the bottom of that pile.
Oh, no.
Right?
Absolutely not.
So all I could think about when I watch this is, which poor girl is on the bottom of this? And how did she draw the short straw that she had to get just like somebody's ass in her face? Just
Oh, my gosh.
right on, just
It was, they filmed it after lunch, too. Poor girl.
probably.
It was taco day.
Sorry.
ridiculous.
We brought in Taco John.
I don't get that. Phantom has to wake up and drink 2 live baby chicks for
Yeah.
his Rocky.
I chuckled at that. He cracks
Montage.
the eggs and it's
Yeah.
baby chicks.
And Dahlia says, after learning, this is when Zohan has now revealed to Dahlia who he really is, right? And she's like, yeah, I kind of already figured out who
That.
you are.
Yeah.
She says she can't be with him. It's not because she's Palestinian, but that there's another reason, and asks him to leave. And all the Israelis in the city mobilize, and they pull guns and ammo out of their hot dog stands and electronic shops.
Grenade fryer.
Grenades out of the fryer.
My first thought there was like, that would melt right through that styrofoam.
Oh, 100%.
yeah.
You got to
As
wait
if
for
it's
that oil
supposed
to
be a
cool off.
realistic scene.
No,
Yeah.
that's the problem with
That's
that scene.
that's the
what doesn't
problem with
work.
that scene.
Yeah.
Like, no, that would have melted through
That
that
would've melted,
styrofoam.
yeah.
So that would never work.
And they all go over to Hacky Sack Mania, which is like WrestleMania for hacky sacks.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it reminds me of the dodgeball tournament in dodgeball.
There, look, John McEnroe is there. Kevin James
is there, yeah.
All and
Everybody's coming out for it.
man, I would not have bet that Hacky Sack Mania would have been able to pull Mariah Carey for the national anthem.
Right?
That was impressive.
Well, you know,
They were all fans of hers.
she's
They were
gone-
all wearing T-shirts
she's
in the
gone
beginning of the
downhill
movie.
a little. She
Yeah.
needs to get the work that she's offered.
I'm not only saying this ironically or to be funny. If there was such a thing where it was hacky sack soccer, and every time they scored, they took a disco break, I would watch this
Oh, hell yeah, I would.
seriously.
I was like,
I would
disco
go to
break?
that
Oh, yeah.
person.
yes, I would go in person.
You'd have to because they just cut to a commercial if it was on TV.
Right?
No, I want the disco break.
I'm like, this is awesome.
I would love that. That would be
100%.
fantastic.
I'd have season tickets.
I'd sign up for it today.
John
I'd
McEnroe's
be on
down
a
there.
team. I would
Shirt
learn
off.
to hacky sack just to be on a team to go. That's
right. It's my
hacky
ticket.
sack mania.
Championship
I would
material.
buy a team.
Phantom goes to meet Mariah Carey backstage, and I thought Turturro nailed the comedic timing of this. When Zohan literally drops in from the ceiling, and he yelps like a girl.
Yeah, and he points around. He's like, ah!
And dives behind Mariah Carey, and the whole thing, he's like, I saw a bee. And she just freaks out.
Like, really? I'm allergic. I'm allergic to bees.
No, it's not a bee. He just said this so
You sure I'm allergic to bees?
to make understand why.
Are you
he's
sure?
Screaming like girl, right? Yeah. And
Maybe it wasn't that bee. Maybe it was black wasp. Yeah.
they're gonna fight, but he finds out the salon is on fire, and the street's on fire, and they have a truce to go save the salon. Okay.
Yeah. And Turturro starts air punching fire.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll go in. I'll stop
save
it.
I don't even know why would they even truce to that? Though?
I don't
like.
Well, because Sandler went out and said, I got something else more important. We'll have to put this on hold.
Right.
Yeah, he
he was just
basically
like,
he
cool.
gave in and was like, I'm not fighting you. I don't care. I'm done.
Yeah, after
He
he,
tried
put
This
the,
war needs to end.
after
Yeah.
he put the fire out. Yeah.
And Phantom will fight anybody, even fire. Ed claims, and he's in there literally punching and
Kicks a
Like,
rack
you
of
can't
clothes
do this
over.
alone.
ducking and weaving. But how does the fire actually get put out, guys?
Hummus
In this movie, hummus, yeah.
with Sandler.
Hummus.
This is the most hummus I've ever seen.
Yeah, with the hose between his legs. You would never hold a hose like that if you wanted to keep your dick
you-
and balls.
That's the problem. With
That's the problem with this scene.
It wasn't
not the
giant
hummus.
keg of
Wasn't
hummus
the giant
or the-
tank of hummus.
How'd they pressurize a giant tank of
Exactly.
hummus into a high-speed hose?
Right.
There's just a guy out there. Shh.
I've been waiting.
I've been waiting
It's
for
my
this.
one shot.
I told my parents this was what I wanted to do.
What it was. That was his
He
shame.
wanted to pump hummus.
I was a hummus pumper.
Wait, hummus humper?
No, pumper.
Oh my gosh.
A hummus mummer pumper.
Sure. After this, he refuses to fight back against Phantom, who is just punching him in the face.
and
he-
hitting him with a crowbar.
yes. And Dahlia shows up and says, I'm your sister.
Oh, good for you.
No one cares.
And this, beyond all reason, and it totally unearned. And she just turns and says, and I think I love him.
Yeah.
Do you?
What?
Liar.
Yeah.
He's excited and also surprised by it.
It hit the zipper.
And this is where they give the speech about how in America we all get along. It's not like it is over
Yeah, we don't
there.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
We get the after school special
I'm
here.
like, yep, that's
I'm
exactly
like,
how
have
it
you
is.
ever been here?
Not long enough.
Well, have you?
Thankfully, this is all broken up by the fake hillbillies. Not the fake. They're actual hillbillies. Fake terrorists
Yeah.
are firebombing the rest of the street, and they team up, Phantom and him, to go stop
all the bad
them.
guys.
Yeah.
Stop all the bad guys.
This is when you find out that Phantom really wants to actually sell shoes.
Right. Everybody has a
Yeah.
shameful dream.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. And they Muppet leg the bad guys and have a whole conversation about measuring their feet. And this is what I mean. This is like Naked Gun level stuff here.
Sure.
He
Right.
pulls a foot measure thing out of his ass.
Right.
You know, it's just
He's got one
there.
shoe off, one shoe still on.
All
Yeah.
that stuff.
And at this point, though, it's not even like over the top. You're just like,
No, you're
all
expected
right.
at this point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But
But then the final bad guy, like, what are we gonna do? Because not only is he's got a bomb, but he has a
Puppies.
crate full of puppies.
Got puppies.
And we have to make the sonic power.
So what are we gonna do?
And they harmonize and sing. They argue, first of all, who's got the melody and who's got the harmony, and then they sing and
Blow
what does
out
it do?
windows.
Blow everything
the
out.
windows out and
And I'm just like, you just wrecked the whole block.
blow the puppies. Oh, they blow
You
him
just
into
did
Blow
what they
him into
wanted.
George Takei's apartment. Yeah.
What is
Oh yeah.
I laughed at that too.
And Bruce,
Bruce? The red glasses guy. I can never remember
Yeah.
his last name.
Yeah.
Bruce.
And
Hauser.
then, well,
Okay.
first it's Dave Matthews gets blown up there, and they're George Takei's like, hey, and then the puppies come in. They're all like, oh, puppies.
Right.
he's like, oh my.
And then Michael Buffer shows up, and his girlfriend's tits blow up,
Yep.
or not blow up.
No, they
deflate.
They
Deflate.
deflate.
Let's be specific.
The perfect proportions.
And,
They got bigger.
Like,
And then they all open a mall
Aw.
together. They all open them all together. And he's got a shoe store. and he's got his salon. And good God, that's the end of it.
We made it.
Got there.
We did it.
Good job.
Did a thing.
We've been talking longer than I thought.
That's the fastest
No
one we've done in a
landmines.
while.
Yeah.
We're good.
Hey, we did it. Well, I don't know.
I
We
mean,
haven't done
show's not
awards
over,
yet.
but yeah, sure.
And the listeners that we've written
Show's not over yet.
we don't know what the listeners have written in.
No,
So
we
you're
don't.
telling me there's a chance.
So we'll see.
Could be.
But my goodness, what an opportunity we have here, because a long, long time ago, just to bring Rachel up to speed here, we made the determination that as we were going through a lot of these 80s and 90s movies and we would read about the casting process, that almost all of them tried to cast Arnold Schwarzenegger in these movies, and he either was not available or they didn't have enough money to pay him, like in Stone Cold. And so the question is everybody wanted him. Does he make every movie better? If you were to add Arnold Schwarzenegger into this movie, does it become a better movie? And where would we cast Arnold if we could put him in the movie? And I'm not, I'm still tiptoeing here. I don't think we could, even though there's a lot of people that, like, John Turturro is Italian, Rob Schneider's definitely not an Arab, and so we got lots of people crossing territories here to play different nationalities. Yeah. This is 2008. I feel like this was kind of the end of that being, except
because same year as Tropic Thunder.
Same year that Tropic Thunder came out, and right about now is when that stopped. Mm-hmm. So assuming they're not going to have Arnold play an Arab taxi driver or an Israeli counter-terrorist, where the hell can we possibly put Arnold Schwarzenegger in this movie?
I would say Wallbridge.
Yeah, the
Wallbridge.
The real estate guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tycoon with the girlfriend statue.
Listen, all I want to do is build this mall with my girlfriend who's got the perfect body. Look at this breast, fantastic. I don't see him in that part.
You see him as the cab driver?
Yes. I would love to see Arnold trying to do an accent like that. Would be hysterical to me. Right?
What about Henry Winkler's character?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got
like in the bag. He's like,
yes. He gets out. That could be a good cameo.
Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah.
He's just rolling back and forth in the back of the limo.
Arnie likes, Sandler, Arnie likes. Adam loves to have big stars do little cameos in his movies, right? Let's see what the patrons had to say here. We got Dave Cooley playing along with us. Thanks for writing in, Dave. And he says, I feel like this movie was almost a long-lost Arnold 90s comedy script that never got made. A commando kicks butt at the beginning, has to go into hiding as a hairdresser, then break out his skills and reveal who he is at the end after falling in love and defeating the bad guy. You almost make it sound poetic, David. Now that I think about it, this is basically Kindergarten Cop 2. So I have to go with Zohan for Arnold. Listen to me. Listen very carefully. If you are hiding Paul Mitchell from me, I will kill you.
We do the bing boom now.
All right. Johnny Warwick writing in says, make him Wallbridge. If you've seen Pumping Iron, you know Arnie has no problem bragging about himself. I could see him as more intimidating bad guy in a well-fitting suit going on about himself and his hot girlfriend. Plus, the last scene of him being arrested would be great, seeing him angry and upset. His girlfriend's, no, her boobies.
Not a boobies.
I mean, if you made him Wallbridge, too, you'd have to write him in a lot sooner.
Yes.
I mean, you can't just have him introduced in the last third of the movie.
Wait, is that
100%.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Zoggy is playing along with us. Cue up the good work. And as always, all hail Bob. Why cast Arnold in this at all? We already got a better version of this movie with Arnold in '94. It was True Lies. But we need to plant our flag. So I feel cast him as Claude, only to watch Zohan try to pretzel him when Claude slaps his hand. The only guy in the movie he can't turn into a pretzel.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Stop it.
What are you
He's
doing?
just trying to bend one leg.
Drew Parks also playing along, says, howdy, y'all. Just bumped up to the $10 tier for the first time doing awards. Let's see how this goes. He should be Nick Swartzen's mom, Lainey Kazan. Just the crazy things she says when teaching him how to small talk would be fantastic to hear coming out of his sweet Austrian mouth. Then when he stands up to bear that ass, they wouldn't have to CGI in a body double and save some money. What were some of the things that she said to teaching him small talk? Does anybody remember? Dang
I don't.
it. I don't
Yeah, I
either.
don't.
All right, no worries. And then finally, the man who's the reason that we are here says, replace Nick Swartzen mom with Arnold. This is Andy Sparks, and have Sandman and him go at it. What? No.
No.
What are you trying to do,
No thanks.
Sparky?
Spocky.
No way. All right, let's set about that the better. Let's get on to some actual awards.
Let's do the awards.
We start off with the award we give out to the actor that was the most intense in his performance. Now, it could mean it was a good performance or a bad performance, but that it's less so about that, more about we were just going for it 110% as hard as we possibly could. Let's get it.
You want a war? I'll give you a war!
Oh, Glassman, I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night! And if they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
What are you doing with a gun in space?
Oh, I put it back in, girl. I put it back in.
What are you doing with a possum in your pants?
Fair enough.
Just discoing.
That's a fair question.
With the piranha?
I wanted to disco down the street. That's one of my favorite things about this movie.
We should just redo it.
Doing
We
it.
absolutely
Great.
can, James.
I know.
There is nothing stopping you from.
No, except if I
It would
get
be
hit by a
great.
car.
We can do it right out the door there.
Yeah.
It would be fantastic.
But if I get hit by a car, I'm not just going to bounce up like the Zohan, okay?
I will. I've done it.
Bob's done it.
That's true. David says, I have to give my Will Patton to John Turturro. He was hamming it up every time he was on screen, and it made me wish he was in the movie more than just the beginning and the final act. I feel like about half of his lines were just him screaming and being overall ridiculous for every scene he was in, and made me laugh every time he screamed and ran away. All right, so that's one vote in for Turturro. Who you got for me, Steph?
I am going with Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Yes, I thought he did a great job, and I just was laughing a lot at some of the
He
lines.
seemed very committed to the performance.
He's always committed to his.
However you feel about the performance, he was very committed to it.
1,000%. Yes.
Yeah, he was going hard. But every time I hear somebody say his name, I just think of South Park. Rob Schneider, dude, finding life as a stapler is pretty hard. Sorry. All right, next.
Rob Schneider.
We got Johnny Warwick says Turturro as the Phantom from hanging off the ceiling to his parody Rocky training to the weird singing at the end with Sandler. Turturro played the character like he believed he really was Fatouche the Phantom.
No, Fatouche.
Especially in a role most others would have broke character trying to portray. All right, 2-1 as we head over to Mueller. Who you got?
I'm going with Turturro. I mean,
Wow.
Steph made a case for Rob Schneider, and he was in the
Schneider.
running too. But man, I just laughed so hard at Turturro in this movie, especially the commercial where he's just slicing up the Euro meat and it's just landing in the pitas. Just hilarious. I thought he was fantastic in this.
I love that pick, man. All right, here we go. Zoggy comes in and says, John Turturro.
Oh, man.
His negotiating with Snyder with no. With the swagger being introduced at the Hacky Sack Championships, I really believed him to be a cross between Colonel Sanders meets Bin Laden. Wow.
That is
guess.
like quite a combo.
Colonel Sanders. Yeah, sure.
What kind of chicken would that make?
I don't know.
Curry.
Some bomb ass chicken.
All right.
That was a really good one.
Give yourself one.
Rachel, who you got for your Will Patton nominee?
I feel like I know I'm following the crowd here, but John Turturro I think would have to take it for me too, because I can't imagine anyone else in that role. And like you said, there is a comedic timing to it amidst a movie that is absolutely insane. At least
Yes.
like those scenes were funny.
At least it was fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was that's where I was intended.
Awesome. All right, so right now it's 5-1. I think it's probably a foregone conclusion at this point, but we're going to see what everybody else still has to say. Drew Parks comes in and says, John Turturro, he easily could have this award named after him. You know, people say that all the time. It's Will Patton's award. It's never going to be renamed. I think that's been said for Will Patton, for
Willem Dafoe comes up. Yep.
and it was just a couple episodes ago, too. Maybe it was... Brian Cox, I think somebody said that for A Long Kiss Goodnight too. Yeah, these guys are really good. They're not Will Patton. He checks on the status of Zohan's package with the piranha. Just his facial expressions alone let you know some gnarly crap was going down in Zohan's pants. Yes. Curt, who's your nominee?
I really wanted to go with.
Well, you can.
Well, it's hard because I came in here and it's a toss-up between the two already.
Yeah.
And I love Rob Schneider and everything he does. He was great in Chuck and Larry. He was great in 50 First Dates. And I really liked him also in, what's the other one? This one he was great in. I'm going to go with him. I know he's not going to get it, but I'm going to go with Schneider.
I love it. If that's what you really think was the best.
I mean, Turturro's great too, but every time he does a character, it's like he's so committed.
Yeah.
And it's believable.
Yeah.
The whole time I was just like, how do you not?
This thing with the goat.
Yeah.
Goat.
He was so mad.
Andrew Sparks comes in and says, this is a no-brainer. Turturro cranks up to 11 in almost every role, and this is no different. His Phantom is over the top and hilarious in every scene, which means it's 7-2. It is going to be 7-3 because I'm also going Rob Schneider. I don't know how I felt about his performance, but his performance was fully committed, and it was, my God, when he goes nuts after his negotiation, I almost died laughing. He was so invested. So I'll give that vote also with Curt. But John Turturro is going to walk away with this one. So congrats to John. Well deserved, my friend.
Big Daddy was the other Rob Schneider role I like, where he was the food delivery guy.
The easy one.
Yeah, the easy one. Hippopotamus.
Yeah.
Hip-hop.
You know what else was funny too with the Schneider when they're at the end and the old guy's there, right? And he says, "Oh, I heard you only got a pee-pee touch." He said, "I negotiated it."
That's right.
But who's just talking? Shh.
The next award we give out is the Steven Seagal Trash Can Full of Dirt Award for the actor that gave the worst performance in the movie, the one that had the emotional range of a trash can full of dirt. Let's get it.
Trash can, oh trash can, it's a trash can full of dirt, yeah.
Love never dies, and neither do they. Love is eternal, and that's a long time.
All right, let's see what they had to say. David comes in and says, I honestly had trouble with this one, as all of them are pretty ridiculous and nonsensical. That's hard to identify a bad performance when you don't really realize if they're supposed to be acting that way, which is typical for a Sandler movie. So I have to give it to someone that clearly did not know how to act and was attempting to be funny in Mariah Carey.
Ooh, Mariah catching one.
Mariah, you thought she did good? Is that what you just said?
No, I said that was a good pick.
Oh, good pick. Okay.
No.
I was like, you thought you did good?
No.
Okay. Well, who would you say?
Oh, I had a couple people written down for this one. Mariah actually wasn't one of them, and that was a really good pick, and I'm like rethinking now because she sucks. Yeah. But I'm gonna go with the lead dude of the spray painters, who was like, with my knife, Camel Jackie.
Yeah.
That stupid ass mother. He was terrible.
Yeah, he was
A
bad.
trash can could have said that with a knife stuck to it.
Yep.
And it would have been an equal performance.
I got you.
I don't know his name.
Valid.
I don't care.
That's okay. Johnny Warwick says, my trash can nom goes to Emmanuel Churiki. Although part of this has to go to what she was given to work with. Jamiroquai exhibited little emotion, and what little she did, I had a hard time believing it. So Emmanuel
That's awesome.
Catches one. All right.
Because her reaction to someone banging women in the back room for money,
right,
when she's the business owner, was questionable.
It was questionable. So right now it's a 1-1. Mueller?
Well, we always say this isn't a lifetime award.
No, it's not.
It's not. I'm going Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Wow.
Catching a stray.
Was terrible in this.
Wow.
I would have rather he gone through this movie as the goat. Remember that skit when he did the goat?
Yeah.
Than whatever he was trying to do.
He button hooked me.
And he button hooked me. I would have rather heard that accent the whole time, other than this Russian, French, German, whatever he was doing.
German.
Just because you put a little tua on certain syllables doesn't make an Israeli accent. He was awful.
Not touching that one.
No, look,
He didn't hawk to he hummused.
I agree that the accent was terrible. I think I was just listening to it on a curve because he's had some horrible accents.
I 1,000% agree.
No, I guess, but
yeah.
I thought to myself when this started, I was like, "Oh man, this is one of his best accents," because it was like, it was so
Nicky sound like this.
exactly. Or, I'm Hubie Halloween. Like I can't even do it. It's,
Oh yeah.
no, it wasn't great. It wasn't Sandler as I was expecting, and I'll get more into what I
That's
think
why
in
I
my
liked
final.
I got no dukes, old man.
All right, Doggy.
Got no dukes.
Zoggy comes up and says the real trash can should go to everyone's Arab and Israeli accent. God, so bad. But we can't do that, so it's Rob Schneider.
Oh,
it was
Rob catching one.
he was imitating his own acting and doing a bad job at it.
Oh my gosh,
So-
everyone has one.
Rachel, as we go over to you, it currently stands at, let's see, Mariah Carey has one. Emmanuel
Jamiroquai?
also has one. Adam Sandler's got one. Stupid stabby guy in the alley has one. And Rob Schneider has
Stupid
one.
stabby guy. Yeah.
This is tough, and I did not prepare by writing down the name. But I do think the son, like the one drinking the milk in the club.
Yeah.
Nick
I'm like-
Swartzen.
Nick Swartzen.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, I really appreciate what he did in the role that he had. But I'm also like, there were so few characters that actually responded to the Zohan character like appropriately,
Yes.
like in having disgust, being concerned that you're having sex with my mom, peeing on my own cat, and I think that it could have been more.
Still at home, living with mom when I'm 35.
Right?
Well,
I think it's a great
2025,
pick.
hey, there's some people who are doing that.
That's true. We have 6 people with 6 votes. Or 1 vote for 6 people. And let's go to Drew Parks. Not to be confused with Andrew Sparks. 2 different people that are doing awards.
Got
on
Parks and Sparks on this one today.
We got Parky and Sparky.
Drew Parks says, outside of Mariah Carey, just because she's Mariah Carey, I didn't think there was anybody that was absolutely terrible. Since I have to pick, I'll go with the guy who was deep frying the grenades. After he spoons them into the to-go box, he turns to the camera and just isn't sure where to go. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan from Santa with Muscles. Yeah, that's good. I don't know what Joe's going to do with that now. You have to wait till the next time
we'll
Joe
see what Joe's
is
gonna do
on.
now.
But that's Grenade Guy gets a vote. So we have 7 people with
This is hilarious.
single votes.
Has this ever happened?
I don't know. I love it. I love it. I will say the person I'm voting for has already been picked. So at least by the time it gets to me, and maybe Kurt's about to do it, but I'll at least double up somebody. So, Kurt, who you got?
As much as she's the prettiest Carrie, I would go with Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey gets a second vote. I could never. I had the biggest crush on her.
I think she looks great.
In the 90s,
She just
dude?
can't act her way out of a paper bag. I mean, if it was for looks.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm talking about 1990s me was all in for Mariah Carey. Okay, that's all I
James
gotta
with
say.
a closet full of Mariah Carey t-shirts.
For sure.
Just like
One for Christmas
Talk about a life-size wood doll.
Right.
is you.
And then a hero comes along.
Did you have a cardboard cut out of her?
No, I wish I would have. I wish I
Ask,
would
you
have.
can get
I
one
had-
whittled for you.
I had
Yeah, I got you all set up.
What a-
I had a
got some
cardboard
extra
cut out
wood.
of Frodo and Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
I know a guy.
Best part is it's about half done.
Here's the problem.
Just her bottom half.
Here's the problem with being young and now being old is that if I had the means, I would have then. Now that I have the money to have things like life-size versions of people, I'm married and can't do that. So,
I mean, you could.
but I won't.
You just got to make it your wife. Follow my footsteps.
Talking about, yes. Okay.
And then just put a wig on it at night and be like, hi,
Sure.
Mariah.
Just don't
Andrew-
leave the wig on by tomorrow morning.
Andrew Sparks says Mariah Carey is this movie like Ryan Farrell's takes on movies useless. That's the third, which means she's going to win, but I'm still going to put my vote in here because my vote was 100% for Nick Swartzen. So I was with you, Rachel, all the way. Little disappointed that I thought we were going to put it in the bag for him the way the votes were going, but Mariah Carey gets 2 more at the end.
I really wanted to see
steal it.
David Spade in this one.
It would have been great.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey wins
There we go.
the trash can. Good
Congrats,
job.
girl. Well deserved.
All right, the next award we give out is because, as somebody said earlier in this episode, there's no small parts, only small actors. We like to give some awards and some praise to people that probably didn't get any because they're only in 1 or 2 scenes in the movie. It's the Bixby Snyder One Scene Wonder Award. Let's get it.
Oh no! It's boiling acid! I'd buy that for $1.
There is some kind of bug that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, USA. Paper. I've never seen paper.
Frankly, I find the idea of a bug that thinks offensive.
Prepare to die, powers!
So he hit it. The one place he knew he could hide something, his ass.
All right. Well, this is the perfect movie for that last quote. Dave Cooley comes in and says, there's so many cameos in one scene in the movie. I know people will choose those guys, but in honor of the award going to an obscure character, I'm going to give it to Old Lady in the Salon. There are about 10 of them credited, but there was one very old lady that Zohan was riding on the back of and was screaming, woo! That lady went for it in such a small scene. So, old lady that gets ridden like a horse is the first vote. Old horse lady. I'm writing it down here.
That is the human bicycle you were talking about earlier.
I think you're right, Rach. Steph, who you got as your one scene wonder?
That's so funny because I have a list of a few that
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, thinking about. She is on my list because she was actually the first person I put on my list just because, yeah, she is all in. She is bent over the sink, being waterboarded and like just plowed. Yes. She's like, whoa!
Yes.
Okay, so I really liked, it's Chris Farley's brother, correct?
Yeah, John Farley.
John Farley. He was only in 2 scenes, I'm pretty positive, but like the first scene was like, oh yeah, like my aunt went there and, you know, she said besides the sex, the haircut was pretty good. And then the face he makes right after that, he's like, and I don't know why, but it makes me laugh really
that's
hard.
a good pick.
So I'm going with him.
All right. John Farley gets a vote. And Johnny Warwick comes in and says, my one scene wonder is Chris Rock in a movie full
was on my list
of
too.
one scene cameos. His is the only one I thought really wanted to be there, and I wish I could have seen more. So Chris Rock gets a vote. And we go over to Mueller.
Man, there's so many. I think, you know, some of the ones already mentioned were on my list. I think of like the hacky sack tournament and John McEnroe and Kevin James are there at the disco break and McEnroe's swinging his shirt around and whatever. I think even Mariah Carey in her scenes, I thought she was kind of funny.
Sure.
But I'm going to go Kevin Nealon, man.
There you go.
Just absolutely hilarious, and especially the first time he comes up. I'd just rather be in my pants, man. I just love that. I just one of the legit times I had kind of a good chuckle at the movie was that scene.
He's great. Zoggy comes in and says, Sidney Gaines as the doctor who Zohan goes to. The whoa, an expression made me feel like he was really looking at a massive bush, followed by the maybe it needs more oxygen. It looks like it's getting strangled. I laughed so hard forgetting it was in this movie. The doctor gets a vote, and we have 5 people with 5 different votes.
Love this so much.
As we head over to Rachel, who's your bit player that did good?
Oh, see, I think I'm gonna choose the Mrs. Garrett, which is the actress, not the character in the movie.
Yeah.
But she's the one who like he washes her hair and then they're in the back and he can't have sex with her because he's in love.
Oh, Mrs. Greenhouse.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this has some heart.
You found it.
Yeah.
So touching, right? Let's see what Drew Parks had to say. Honorable mention, the dude that got yeeted by Zohan in the briefing. Yeah, he got drop kicked.
Yeah.
So many people.
This one goes to the woo Nana in the shop that Zohan, first person with 2 votes. She has to be 70, 80 years old and was giving it her all. Some real Betty White right there. Wow.
Oh, the woo Nana.
Man, no one's picked mine yet. So I don't know if they're going to have a chance here. Curt.
Well, I love your pick, Rachel, because like Miss Garrett. So like my thing with Adam Sandler cameos is there's always so many, but it's like they're repetitive.
Yeah.
You're always looking for the same guys.
Yeah.
So like I feel like all the guys from SNL, all the people that he's friends with, I just try not to count them.
Yeah.
So I always try to go like with the ones that are surprising to me.
Sure.
So I love the Miss Garrett one, but I think I got to go with David Matthews because
He was on my list too.
he messed me. Like I wasn't expecting him, and then all of a sudden I'm like, dude, this guy he's fully committed, and he was great.
He was.
I think he was my favorite.
Have you ever seen Just Go With It with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah.
So he plays
Where he's a dentist or whatever.
Yeah, and so Dave Matthews is in that as well, and he plays the husband of Nicole Kidman's character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
been a while.
He like created like iPod or something like that, and like he's just ridiculous. And yeah, he was on my list as well.
Another great Adam Sandler movie too.
Andrew Sparks says, I initially thought Chris Rock because it's hilarious, but it's got to be Dave Matthews. It's 2 scenes, and it's a better fit thematically with the movie. So it moves into a tie with the old granny getting ridden on the sink. Then it goes down to me. And so I could break the tie, or I could give what my real vote was going to be.
Give your real
and
vote.
let the room break the tie.
Give your real votes.
It's Miss Spritzer. For sure. That shampoo scene, the first lady, he cuts her hair.
Yeah.
And she has to do, and she's got actual lines. Does he cut hair? And then she sells that thing in that chair, just getting doused with shampoo and water. She did such a great
yes,
job.
this is enjoyable and not at all horrible.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
I made you believe that.
She did great. So I'm giving it to Mrs. Spritzer. But here's how the tiebreakers work.
It's because her name's Spritzer.
Yeah,
She
that's
likes
why.
to be spritzed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was bad.
No, you're good. It's definitely staying
Give
in.
her one.
I know, I'm leaving it in.
There we go.
If there's people in the room that didn't vote for any of the people that are tied, they'll decide it. So you voted for old lady getting ridden on the sink.
No, I voted for John Farley.
John Farley. So 2 patrons voted for old lady getting ridden on the sink. And then who voted for Dave Matthews in the room?
I did.
Just Curt, right? So the 4 of us then have to break the tie between Dave Matthews and old lady. So we'll just do a quick straw poll here, okay? Old lady on the sink or Dave Matthews?
Old lady.
Old lady.
Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews, still tied. Rachel.
Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews. I want to go old lady. That means it's going to be a
Give it
legit
a
tie
tie.
between the 2 of them. So we're going to give
Nana.
old lady getting ridden on the sink and Dave Matthews congratulations.
They were both on my list, but she was on mine first.
I respect it. I'm always been much more of a Matchbox 20 guy than Dave Matthews. So, I got
Fair.
fair
That's
enough.
fair.
All right, guys, it's finally time to bring this thing into port, so to speak. We are going to give our final ratings. There's 4 choices. It's marrying the objective and the subjective. So it's how we feel as a piece of art this movie is objectively good or bad, and then whether we liked it or not. So you could either be a good movie that's good, a good movie that sucks, a bad movie that's bad, or a bad movie that rules. Hence the name of the show. Okay. So the second half of the equation is how you feel about it. The first half is what you think objectively. All right. I know you guys know this, but it's just for Rachel's benefit. I'm explaining it. So I know you're ready. You're excited. We're going to start with Dave Cooley. Here we go. Growing up, I watched every Adam Sandler movie as soon as it came out. This was the first one that I did not see right away or really have a desire to see when it came out, and this was my first time watching it. After about halfway through the movie, I just felt very repetitive with what felt like the same joke being told over and over, a hair washing montage into banging old lady in true, rather Lince repeat fashion. Oh, I see what you did there. The movie may have benefited from being about 30 minutes shorter in the middle, and the first time I actually laughed was when he attacked the dreadlocks weave. I have to say, I do not plan to ever watch it again, so this is a bad movie that's bad. He doesn't like it. He thinks it's also bad.
Bad movie that's bad.
That's right. Bad vote. Steph, how do you feel about You Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Well, first of all, why is that the name of the movie? It should have been like literally anything else.
The Zohan?
When I went to look it up to find it, I just typed in Zohan. I wasn't like, you don't mess with the Zohan. Anyway.
It's called The Bush.
The Bush. The piranha. This movie was like one step away from being too stupid.
What an important step.
Yes. Talk about tap dancing. This movie tap danced on the line of stupidity for me, where I'm like, oh, you go one more step over that line, and it's just too stupid. I don't like movies that are too dumb. And this one is pretty dumb, but I found myself laughing out loud throughout it because of the ridiculousness. And I chose to watch it twice, so that already rules out bad movie that's bad.
Yes.
Because if I chose to watch it twice for the show, it's already past bad movie that's bad. So I'm going with bad movie that rules, because if this popped up like on TV, I would watch it. It's so bad, but like I enjoyed it, and I watched it twice on purpose.
All right.
And I'll admit that.
I respect
Sorry, Dad.
I'm calling him right now.
Johnny Warwick says, well, first of all, gives out his hot babe. I'm not even doing the hot babe award because I'm just assuming it's in the bag for Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Because everybody that writes in to me about this movie has mentioned her. When we talked about it in the Discord, they're like, oh, this is that movie with Emmanuel Chirikinchigi in it. And
Chichigi.
I know I gave her the trash can nod, but in a movie early on, in a woman full of bikinis, she used far more clothes and was by far the most, this is a Zohan line. I was like, what is he about to say here? Bang boom. The most bang boom worthy of the lot. Okay, cool. Johnny says, due to the oversaturation of sexual innuendo pretending to be comedy, I was tempted to say bad movie, but overall, this is a bad movie that rules. The story is original, and the comedy sprinkled throughout, especially the parody portions, make it enjoyable. Second vote for a bad movie that he enjoyed.
I think it's also based on a real character.
It's a real person.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you guys not know this is a true story?
No.
Yes.
Nezi Erbib.
Do you have it up there?
Yeah, it says the movie You Don't Mess with the Zohan is loosely based on the life of Nezi Erbib, an Israel Army veteran who became a hairstylist in the United States.
In California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler, who plays Zohan, spent time with Erbib learning hairstyling techniques as well as all his mannerisms.
There you
the
go.
film portrays Zohan as a Israeli counter-terrorist who fakes his death. Blah, blah, blah. You know the rest of the movie.
So, yeah, real guy. How about that?
That description has more heart than the movie.
Accurate.
And I was reading it.
Farrell didn't drop that nugget on you before you
That's
left?
what you want to call it.
There you
No,
go.
I'm surprised that he
I'm
didn't.
surprised.
I just want to know.
He's slipping.
He's slipping. Get it together, Ryan.
You just want to know why.
I know you're number 5.
Too many well-done steaks
Yeah.
going to the brain.
How does that make
he
you
couldn't
feel?
tell me if he was still chewing on his steak.
How does that make you feel? To know you're married to the 5th Ryan.
And you're like, I think you're up to 3.
I'm like 3.
Yeah.
Because I'm Ryan's
That's
wife
got to
now.
at least make you feel better, right?
I mean, it
Mrs.
does.
Ryan,
It does.
right.
Yeah.
They just wanted to add someone to the list so that he could
He could be lower.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Right. Add Ryan's wife in there.
All right, Mueller, tell me what you think.
You know what? This is, I guess, what I think. This.
Don't be so sure.
So here's how I view this, right? It's we're to me, this is not peak Sandler anymore. Mm-hmm. What we're hoping for here is, you know how sometimes you get Major League Baseball teams that make a trade for a over-the-hill veteran just to hope they give the team a spark, right? That's what I feel like in this movie was Adam Sandler was the over-the-hill veteran that somebody traded for, plopped down in the middle of this movie with all these other fantastic cameos and one-scene wonders and everything else in this movie. I hated him in this movie.
Oh, dang.
It was stupid. It was too stupid for me. And maybe it's because he's rubbing his dick all over everything. Maybe that's what it was that did it for me. I don't know. I hated that part.
Just hovering.
That said, the cameos in this movie more than make up for it. I laughed so hard at Turturro and Schneider and Chris Rock and Mrs. Garrett. I would watch this again just for the cameos. It's a bad movie that rules.
Wow. Curveball.
James had that marker hovering over bad movie that's bad.
You-
You're like,
you button hooked me.
he was getting trigger fingery.
That's right. Wow. All right, Ryan.
You remember the loop-de-loops?
Yes. I said, get on the truck.
I can't. There's only a 3-foot rope.
Zoggy comes in and says, bad movie. No rules on this one. Just straight up sucked. It felt like one giant dick joke, and it wasn't funny. I can't believe I thought this was a good Sandler movie. I'd rather watch Jack and Jill than this again.
Yikes.
Oof.
Fire shot.
Yeah.
Another bad movie that's bad. Wow. Rachel, you are up. You have the floor.
Yeah, and I feel like it's not been obvious by my commentary already. This is not a film that I watched when it came out in 2008. I did pause it after the first hour, after the egregious granny sex scenes, because I was like, this must be over, and it was not. I had immediately concerns about needing a diet as it opened with the beach scene and 29 million women in bikinis. So
29 million.
It was like that and the green screen of the animals of the bull falling into the sand pit and the cat being kicked. I was like, this is not the kind of bad movie that rules for me. I would say this is a bad movie that's bad.
Yeah.
That is, I would say, with 2025 eyes, we're looking at it very differently. And that's where I would say bad movie that's bad.
100%. Yes. I never, well, I'll wait till my turn, but yes, anyway.
Never in my life. Oh, wait.
My wife was the same way. She's like, I'm going to go to bed right now, but she stuck it out to the end.
There you go.
Now we create a support group. I haven't watched it.
Drew Parks comes in.
You didn't have to watch Slapstick of Another Kind, okay?
I know.
So we're all traumatized.
Drew Parks says, I've never seen so much hummus in my life. This isn't a top 10 Sandler movie to me, but 20-year-old me thought it was funny in the theater. I still ask my wife if she was going to make her hair silky smooth when she goes to the hairdresser. This isn't just utter ridiculousness of a story. The accent is a lot, but I'd watch it again. I'm going bad movie that rules. Thanks, guys. Love the show. Y'all are a bright part of my week. I'm going to go eat some hot dogs.
There you go,
now.
Drew.
All right,
Yes.
there you go, Drew.
Enjoy those hot dogs, buddy.
You just can't
Get
keep eating
them.
them.
You
Nonstop.
can't.
I know what you're going to say. Kurt Mummer.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Do you want me to guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
A good movie that's good.
No.
No.
I love where you're going though.
Good movie that sucks.
But no, here's my thing with this. Like, I'm an Adam Sandler fan.
Yes.
Obviously, this isn't Uncut Gems. This isn't Reign Over Me.
But you
this
just say
is
Uncut Gems.
yeah, isn't that what it
No,
is?
Hubie Halloween.
Yes, but Uncut Gems.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
he does some serious work and he does good work, and we know he can be an amazing actor.
Yeah.
So, like, having said that, though, Sandler's niche is stupid comedies.
Yeah.
And I just have always loved all his comedies. So this is on the lower end of the spectrum, but like, I feel like his kind of movies are like, have a drink. If you smoke weed, do that. Just turn off your brain and go watch the movie.
It's true.
Like, it's just entertaining. It's stupid. It's funny. It doesn't take a lot to get it. Just sit back and laugh.
It definitely
So
does
to
not
me,
take a lot
it's a
to get
bad movie that rules.
Okay. All right.
Love it.
Because I'll watch it again.
Sure.
I'll watch it with you.
There you go.
Wow. Andrew Sparks says, the great thing about Sandler movies are that you just turn off your mind and enjoy the fun. Somebody just said that.
Oh my gosh.
Was this movie an uncut gem that deserves Oscar
the
praise?
heck?
How did this happen? No. Was this movie a giant trash heap like Jack and Jill? Also, no. I will say this, though. It's a good thing a major plot point involved a goat because Zohan is a bad movie that rules.
Give him one.
Andrew Sparks, rack him up. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Maybe
for
we
your
should give him
support.
2 for Uncut Gem.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
Give him another one.
All right. I'll give him another one.
All right.
And I'm out freely at this point.
Adam Sandler, I have a lot of respect for as an artist, as someone that's shown a wide range, like Curt just said. I also have a lot of respect for his work ethic and the fact that he's very loyal and keeps bringing his guys around and giving them jobs. Families have fed themselves for 30 years because he insists on the same crew being used, the same actors, the same everything. So I have utmost respect for this guy. 2021, okay, was the first year that a Sandler movie hadn't come out. There was no Sandler movie in 2021 since 94.
Wow.
If you go look at his filmography, he does a movie every single year. Every year. And until 2021. Now he's starting to slow down. I think he did one in 22, 23, nothing in 24, 25. He's actually had 2 in the last 5 years that he didn't have one. But the point is for a long run, the dude worked like crazy and kept a lot of people employed. And so whenever you are writing that much and doing that much, man, it's not all going to be solid gold.
Right.
Okay. So I don't mean this to be an indictment on him as a person. I love Adam Sandler. I feel like I'm the only person on the planet that liked Happy Gilmore too. Everybody's crapping all over that movie.
I haven't seen it yet, so
I thought it was good.
We haven't finished it yet. We started it and then haven't gotten
it's stupid, but that's what you expect. So I expected a certain amount of stupidity going into this movie also.
Right.
That being said, it's not. I legitimately laughed a few times. It had no business being 2 hours long with 4 sex montages, and it.
So if it was 90 minutes, would it?
I feel
3
totally
montages?
differently.
Still
about it.
differently?
Yeah.
I might feel totally differently about it. I enjoyed some of the performances. it's a bad movie objectively. I think even Adam would say it's not one of his best movies when you look at his entire filmography. What I can't decide is if I liked it or not. I legitimately, because there's some moments where I was legit laughing, and I think I have to go bad. That's bad, I think. And I'm really close on this because the only reason I'm landing there is because I don't think I would purposely turn it on again. And that's kind of my litmus test. So would I purposely watch this?
But if it was on, would you watch it? Or would you turn it off?
What if you're like in a group of friends and we're like, hey, we're going to order pizza, we're going to have some beer, and I just put the movie on? Would you be like,
pay attention to it? It might be fine to watch with friends because you can just sit there and make fun of
dog on it, yeah.
And dog on it. But I think for me alone, I'm never going to turn it on again. So I'm
still a bad movie for you.
But acknowledging that it's slightly better than other movies I've given that same rating to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess.
There's a range.
Yeah, sure, for sure. Which means our final. So after 10 votes are in and only 1 vote difference because Bad Movies had 4 votes and Bad Movie That Rules had 6, which means 1 vote away from it being tied. But this movie, as a consensus between everybody, is a bad movie that rules. How do you like that?
Woo!
Wow. Can't believe it.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate you. And it's time to move on to the next movie, and I'm excited for what that's going to be. Grace is getting married, so it's going to be a couple weeks from now, but we have doubled up a little bit here, so we should be fine by the time we get caught up. But next week, far as the listeners go, they're going to be listening to us talk about a horror movie. One that it's interesting because we did the first one. It was too good to qualify for BMR. So the first one was done on the Horror Reel, which is our Patreon show that does horror movies. And Ryan Madeline, his wife Lauren, and other guests usually come on. Did the first one. Now we're covering Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Freddy's Revenge.
Ooh.
Yes. Anybody ever see any of the Freddy movies?
Yeah, I've seen the first and second one.
Not for a long time.
You see any of the Freddy movies?
I haven't.
No?
Maybe the third one. Is the third one where he had the Nintendo controller?
No, it was the 5th one.
Oh.
Where he had the Power Glove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that's the 5th one I saw.
But no joke, I haven't seen the second one. I saw 1 and 5. Because 5, I think, with the time we were growing up, was just like on all the time.
Yeah, and you could see it.
For
Sure.
whatever reason, it was out there and around.
And it wasn't as scary.
Right. It was more
Because we
like
were older.
stupid by that point, right? So, but join us next week for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jenna is going to be in here along with Madela and Brian to talk about it. It's going to be her last episode. So Grace is off getting married. Jenna is going away to school, so she'll be her last episode for a good long while. So it'll be fun to have her in before she jets out of town as well. So just want to say thanks. You know, Stephanie, thank you for being here. Ryan, thank you. And Curt,
thank you.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
Yeah.
You don't ever have to thank me to be here.
Yeah. I didn't. That's why I just said I love you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And Rachel, thank you for being your first time ever on Bad Movies Rule.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no, of course. Hope you had fun. And
hopefully you want to return.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
you know.
I do not want to watch that movie again, but I will return.
All right, perfect.
Nice.
Just wait for the next bad
And
one.
next time next time you can sit up here at the with the adult table. Is that what? If that's the kids table, I guess this is the adult.
The head table.
I named it that to deal with my childhood trauma of having to sit at the kids table all the time. So
I love the kids' table.
Yeah.
I still want to sit at the kids' table at Thanksgiving.
yeah,
Like, I don't want to be with the adults.
I got you.
They're lame. I don't like being an adult.
Well, yeah, there's less pressure over here. So that's great.
100% for sure.
She gets it.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening, and we will catch you on the next one.
There it is.
I've only done this 220 times.
How dare you? I definitely want to go home and listen to the goat now.
I know. I haven't listened to those old Sandler tapes.
I thought you just wanted to change out the wig on your wife's statue.
Nah, I just leave it there.
You just braid it at night.
That's how I practice.
Fluff it up a little bit. Make it silky smooth.
Yes.
Make it look like Farrah Fawcett hair.
No feathering? What's this?
Just frame her face.
Your moon face.
That means something else
You
in
were
our
very
house.
unattractive. But now, my schnitzel's growing.
My Wiener Schnitzel.